All right, we're live right now. Yes. Please, can you guys confirm my audibility? Um, Let me see. I want to see the first few people to join. The first few people to join the live on YouTube and X. Please confirm my audibility, please. We're trying to stream. Okay, let me just put the topics out there also. Guys, welcome to the live. While we get set, let's keep the likes going. I'm just trying to make sure I can okay, banner. Let me edit this. Our topics for today. Yes, the Japan scam. Just a minute, please, guys, so I can edit these topics for today on the other studio. But welcome, guys. Tinubu Japan scam. Tinubu Japan scam. Yes, / INEC PVC scam. Yes, / insecurity in the southeast. Insecurity in the southeast, or IPOB, whatever they want to call it. Insecurity in the southeast. These are topics I think we'll be discussing today. But welcome, guys. Welcome, every one of you. Thank you for joining us. Yes, I think this is good. Sure. Okay, right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, every one of you. Thank you guys for joining us, wherever you guys are streaming from. Thank you, my wonderful, esteemed family. It's Emir Sirdam Weekly Show. We come out here every day, 9 p.m. Nigerian time. We just come and talk about our country, talk about trending issues, political conversations, social conversations, trying to see how we can help shape the social consciousness of our people. So for me, it's important we always come out here. Thank you to you guys, because I always say the energy I get from you guys, the energy that I reciprocate, right? Thank you so much. I just want to thank you guys for joining us. Taco, my family member. Not you. No, you're my family member. Except you reject me. If you reject me, no wala. Well, thank you, but thank you guys for joining. It's for those that are joining us for the first time. You're welcome. Probably, you saw we left the live, and for like 3 weeks we have been off, but we're back again tonight. And we came back yesterday. And hopefully we'll be here for a minute. So thank you guys for joining us. If you know how we do it on this platform, is an open platform, is a forum that is open for every well-meaning Nigerian, African, any very well-meaning person, no matter where you stand on the aisle of the conversation. It's a platform whereby we try to make sure that everybody have a voice, everybody can speak, everybody can join the conversation, and talk about things, our topics of the day. And for today, we'll be talking about, I think, but before I jump into the conversation, what we'll talk about today, I think it is important I remind us of our tasks and our mandates, right? So it's not just me speaking, it is you guys also participating in what we are doing here. So it's not just me giving, I should also be receiving, right? So it's important I tell you guys, please, I want every one of you on the platform listening to me right now to please share the live, contribute to the growth of the live by sharing it to multiple accounts, multiple platforms. You can take it from here to your WhatsApp stories, your WhatsApp groups, your Instagram stories, your X, your Facebook. Share the live on your TikTok DMs to everybody you know that needs to be in this kind of room to have this kind of conversation. So please share the live. I'm just pushing everyone. And if you're on X, listening to me from X, also please repost the live. Just make sure you do all you can to get the live, get somebody into the live. That is how we can grow. If you understand how important the conversations we have here on the platform is, then you should understand why it is important every one of us share the live. So I want to see right now on TikTok, we're saying what you're sharing the live to 10 and more people. That's what I want to be seeing on my screen right now as we're speaking right now. I want to see Money, share this live to 10 and more people. And also very important, when we come out here, ever since we bettered this platform, we have always had an agenda, and the agenda is simple: that every night we come out here, we make sure we get nothing less than 100,000 likes, just to make sure that this live can grow. And that is just part of the participation of the people, the audience listening to us. And also, if you want to join the conversation, wherever you are listening to us from, we are streaming currently right now on YouTube and on X. I have been promising to fix my Facebook. I still don't. I've not done it because I've forgotten my password. I've forgotten the password. The phone number I used to register, I'm not using it anymore. And the email address I use, I open it. My Facebook is like, when the year Facebook came out, like me and Mark Zuckerberg just start them together. Since then, that email address, now Yahoo Mail, I can never remember that email address. So I don't know the possibility of me regaining back the access to that. It is open on my system. I don't know how I can get it back though. I can only just log in, but I cannot log out from the current URL to another device. I don't know why, but that's what I found myself. But right now, we're streaming currently on X and on YouTube, and our people are already coming in on those platforms. So I just want to indulge every one of you listening to me on these platforms. Please share the live, post it, repost it, like it, advertise it, do all you can to get up into the conversation. And also important, if you want to speak, if you want to join the conversation for the topics we'll be talking about today, you only have one thing to do for me, which is to please come to TikTok, because this is actually a TikTok show. We are building a community on TikTok of aware Nigerians. Thank you so much. Nigerians that have for so long, one thing that I've understood and I noticed about the current system that we have is that we are dealing with people that understand the power of messaging. We are dealing with people that understand the art of propaganda. We are dealing with people that understand the art of the controlling of the media. We are dealing with people that are experts in the dark art of politics. They understand politics, but they do not understand governance. And for them, it is important they stifle the information or the overwhelm platforms whereby every Nigerians gets their information, or they stifle or they own up the voices of people that meant or Nigerians look up to for information. And you can see it playing across different platforms. So this is one of those platforms whereby they have held sway for so long. And many people have pushed us, guys, sometimes you guys should come on TikTok. TikTok is where it's happening right now. You guys should be on TikTok. Oh, these guys are opening rooms every single day. Oh, they're lying to Nigerians up and down. And we are here on TikTok trying to build a new platform, trying to build a new family, trying to make sure. And for me, I say the hardest things, thank you, K Prince, I see you. The hardest thing to do in life is to build. To scatter is easy, but to build, easy. It entails a whole lot of consistency, sacrifice, and the rest. But man, I'm trying to do it, but I hope you guys can also support us as we do this stuff, as we build together this platform, because for me, it is important, the messaging we pass here, because the future of Nigeria lies on TikTok. All our children, all your siblings, then they TikTok. Then some of them done the twerk. Some of them done the show bomb. Some of them done the, which other day, this guy, what do they call him? Gege, open TikTok, and I see us Nigerians 100 and something thousand come live to watch about how to tell boys not to twerk and the rest. You see the kind of way Nigerians they enjoy. You see but the thing we're going to change Nigeria and our lives, Nigerians run from them. And that is why for me it's important we enter this kind of platforms and keep the messaging going. If we are 100, if we are 20, if we are 30, as long as we understand what we're saying and we can push the message further, I am okay. Thank you so much. So let's jump into the conversation today. Today our topics are straight to the point. We're talking about the Japan. Yesterday when I came back yesterday, I think who threw me that shot? Was it one of our audiences was like, Saddam, I thought it seems you said you follow good Japan. From Japan you go Brazil. Let me write that also. Tinubu in Brazil. We should talk about Tinubu in Brazil. Tinubu in Brazil. Tinubu in Brazil. Well, that will be maybe a topic for tomorrow. Or if I'm too someone says, Saddam, we went to Japan. Say from Japan. You see these people are dealing with Kai APC, 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 APC. Kai APC. Yesterday, I gave you guys an analogy. I gave an analogy and I said by 2027, APC will come out on social media and tell Nigerians that Nigerians are the first people on earth to be eating 6 times a day because food choke everywhere, don't soft for Nigeria. And you guys thought I was lying. So people look at it. When I say this sometimes, it feels like an exaggeration. For 3 years, because I was offline. When I came back, I saw my mentions, I saw my DMs. People would say, Sirdam, you're a prophet. You're a prophet. For 3 good years, before the last elections, I have consistently on my platforms been saying and been calling APC a terrorist organization. I can vehemently say that I'm one of the first. In fact, I can say I'm the first person to name APC a terrorist organization. I consistently call them because that is what they do. What do terrorists do? They unalive, they steal, and they destroy. That is their MO. I have consistently been calling it. And I know the backlash, the insults, and everything I used to get from people when I called APC a terrorist organization. Then while I was off my break, I came back and I saw my mentions that Canada has declared APC and PDP as terrorist organizations. People will say, Sirdam, that thing you've been saying for 3 years. So when I'm saying some things here, people should not think that I'm catching cruise. Behind this, a whole laughter and everything is serious talk. Serious talk. When I tell people something, you will think I'm just a talk. If you've been following me on Violence Space, so many things we said 2-3 years ago are happening today. It's just when you watch these guys and you notice the trends, by the grace of God, you can just say these things and you see it come to play. I'm happy today that the world now, all Nigerians are an APC terrorist organization. In fact, Canada have helped. Canada has solidify them. It don't been. That one don't day. I have consistently told you guys that you see propaganda, leave them for APC. Leave propaganda for APC. APC will come up by 2027 and say Nigerians are now eating 6 times a day. You will see it. Tinubu declared today. He declared today in Brazil, corruption has ended in Nigeria. And there's no more corruption in Nigeria. APC. I'll just try today and remind you guys of some of the recent Lamba. Just the recent Lamba. Not even, I'm not going to give you guys the old one. Just the recent one I can come to my head. Dubai, UAE, he visits anywhere where he visits. Anywhere where he visits, because they know that Tinubu is up here, nothing there. It's empty. But he has the materials, and he has a small followership of zombies that whatever he says or does, they know how to amplify lies. So they just throw it. And I say, let me tell you what people don't understand. Right? What many Nigerians understand is that Tinubu's target audience are not me and you. I want to repeat this again. Tinubu's target audience is not me and you on social media. That will bust his bubbles and bust his lies. No. His target audience are the people in the grassroots that will not get the rebounding effect of the Lamba they have dropped. So he went to UAE and came back. And what did they declare? UAE have declared Nigeria a visa-free. All of a sudden, UAE now they have uplifted their visa ban. Remember that? That was just this year. He came out and said, the company that makes shipping company. And the thing is that when they do these things and they drop this Lamba, after like 2-3 days, those countries or the company comes out and debunk it and says it's a lie openly. But do you know that what happens is that when they first, like when you give bad news or you give fake news and it trends, like this P2B stuff, that Lamba they give P2B son, say it trended. When the boy did his rebuttal, it did not push as far as the first news that came out. And that is what these people are about, because we are dealing with satanic people. We are dealing with the scums of the earth. So for them is throw out that lie. We know it is a lie. We know that it is not true. We know that it will be debunked. But when you throw out that lie to Nigerians and we catch them, that debunking that will come out, we are the ones that control print media now. We're the ones that control NTA. We're the ones that control national TV and the rest. They will not be able to amplify this debunk. If I just, and maybe in newspaper, it's not be headline news. It's just be on that one small section. Japan denies giving Nigerian visa. Go and look at. Oh, I saw even Akeje tag me. He tagged me to the post when they came back from Japan that now you can, as a Nigerian, there's a special city. Hi, these people don't rate Nigerians. So MBC, people don't rate Nigerians. They don't rate Nigerians. Say Japan get special city for Nigerians because Tinubu don't come. Because Nigerians exposed that they went there and they were in a booth that even the lowest of countries came prepared. These thieves came to just borrow money. They did not come to Japan to anything, but just borrow us money, make we go steal. That is what they came to Japan to do. So they did not prepare to showcase the greatness of Nigeria, to showcase all the great things that Nigeria can do. They did not prepare for any of those things until a Nigerian PhD student found out and exposed them. They have to now do that shabby, even put in green ribbon to cut ribbon. That's the people who are dealing with. So they never prepared for this. All they had was so they saw the backlash of Nigerians on them. So they had to come out with a heavier lie to placate their fans and to change the narrative. And they did it very well. Next thing, news headlines. Even me, I was shocked. I said, Japan. This Tinubu negotiating power is powerful. It's powerful. Japan give Nigeria a whole city for Nigerians to come in. All their vuvuzelas, all their archangels, all of them, please, I want to hear people today. I want to say, please, if you know them, tag them, please, invite them here today. I really want to understand that magic. I really want to understand really what happened. Wow. How? Japan. My God. And funny enough is that somebody was saying that Nigerians are one of the highest consumers of Japanese products, Japanese motors, Toyota, Honda, and the rest. That Nigeria should have good bilateral trade with Japan. That is a normal thing, but there's nothing you can say these guys went to Japan to do. The same way Tinubu have gone to over 40-something countries. I said it yesterday, Tinubu have visited over 40-something countries. And not one of those countries can you come back to them and say that they have come back to Nigeria in 2 years to establish anything. There is nothing to show from all these foreign trips. Unlike Obasanjo time, Obasanjo traveled, and before he came back, our Paris deal, our loan was forgiven. You could see things happening when the president travels. But when you're traveling as a president and all you come back with is propaganda and lies, you came back and you say that Saudi Arabia, they say Saudi Arabia said something. Instead, Saudi Arabia came and was sharing for Nigeria, Debino. Saudi Arabia, they went to Saudi Arabia and said Nigerians are poor, Nigerians are hungry. Saudi Arabia started importing, do you remember date? I hope if you're in Western world, they call it date. In North, they call it Debino. Saudi Arabia sent for Nigerians Debino to eat. Other countries go to these countries and enter bilateral trades. These criminals go there to beg and seek for loans for money that they will steal for themselves. That is where we found ourselves with these criminals. So you went to Saudi Arabia, came back, nothing. You went to UAE, came back and told us that UAE have uplifted the ban. It turned out to be a very fat lie. You came back from which one and you came out and told us that a Mex shipping company are coming to build a $600 million port or something. The company might say it's a lie. You have not gone to Japan and came back again to lie to your stupid followers, because you see, I said one of my biggest anger why I get with APC is that Tinubu rates, thank you so much, Tinubu rates all Nigerians like his followers. Tinubu rates all Nigerians like his followers. I want to repeat that again. One of my biggest anger I have with APC, and Tinubu is that he rates all Nigerians like his followers. Because he knows that his followers are stupid. First, they don't get sense. I'm not even saying it to insult. Tinubu supporters, a supporter of Tinubu, honestly speaking, upstairs, there's nothing in your head. Because you cannot, no matter how and check them out, no matter how well placed they are in society, how educated they are in society, they do not have the ability to think for themselves. No rational thinking. So anything he tells them, they swallow it hook, line, and sinker. They can't go back and say, wait, first, let me go and research. Because I said this because where I drew the line was like, a man comes out and tells you that I built Lagos. I built Lagos. Lagos have been capital of Nigeria for 70-something years. All the major bridges in Lagos was built by the military. All the headquarters of all the federal parastatals are instituted in Lagos. Banks are instituted in Lagos. These people come out and tell you, a man come and tell that I built Lagos in 8 years. All the great works of past Lagos governors are nobody did anything. The great works of Jakonde, what Jakonde did in 4 years. All those things. And you people swallow that lie that he built Lagos. Why would he come out and tell people that he has given people a seat in Japan for people to relocate? Now go to Japan. Go to Japan. Come. I don't know how many of Tinubu supporters have got to apply for Japan visa. I just know how many of his supporters will not go apply for visa. When they go stone them for embassy. They go beat Sura. Say free visa come Japan. Which kind of what is happening in this country? And that is the only anger with this man. Because me, I've already known from the one that Tinubu is an abject failure. So I don't even stress myself. But when they pay me pass me, say, instead of making him come out and say, okay, what if Tinubu had come out and said that, as I've come back from Japan, all progressives are now, Japan have now said that all progressives can come, free visa. I will say, okay, good. Because I know that those ones, anything he says, they'll swallow it, hook, line, and sinker. But when you come out and say Nigerians, I'm a Nigerian, and I know that you're lying to me, I feel it scatter my brain. I can't understand. I do not understand these things. And they keep going with this like back to back, lying to Nigerians. And you see these people, they are the ones that now come and call you liars. That's why you see, I respect APC propaganda machine. Why? Because they understand the art of messaging. They are the one. Peter B will come out and say, the road from Nigeria, from Lagos to Ibadan is 75.5 kilometers. Meanwhile, it is 75.45 kilometers. They will go and check it. Na lie, na lamba. Peter Obi dey lie. Peter Obi dey go, and that is, I keep wondering. And they will not be saying he's a liar. He's a liar. The man that sits with Satan and lies every single day to them, he's a normal person. So they know how to paint you. They mirror themselves or they mirror Tinubu to other people. And that is why for them, they try to make sure that every politician is seen as a dirty person, is seen as a criminal, is seen as a crooked person. That is how these guys operate. And for me, it is funny to watch. When I saw it this morning, I was just laughing. Anything Tinubu or APC tell you, give it 48 hours before you respond to it. I have learned this a lot. Any news I'm saying this again for you guys, listen to me please. Any news you see on the Nigerian media from the government of this APC, from Tinubu's government, please give it 48 hours. You get why? Give it 48 hours. Don't respond. I know that many Nigerians are go and please, if you're following on social media, please go and check whether you've seen any tweet or any post about me on Japan. I have learned my mistakes with these people. I have learned never to rush in and comment because I understand I'm dealing with the Joseph Goebbels of our time, the greatest propagandist machine of our time. That you will see some Tinubu supporters today comparing Tinubu first 2 years with Jonathan first 2 years. You will hear it is because these guys have been brainwashed, they have been deceived to see lies and feel like it is a normal thing. So I ask myself, if I respond to Tinubu's story today, hi God, the lies just scatter my head back to back. Hey, I can't if you don't go buy visa now. If you don't go buy, because now he send me amo. I was still on my own. He just tagged me. Come see. Now you can go to Japan. You can go to Japan. I just laugh. I say 48 hours. Give it 48 hours. Let it marinate. Let it cool down. Because you know that when they are signing things, next thing they will tell you, let me tell you the next slide they will give to cover up this line now. They will say Japanese. You know, Japanese, they write in, the Japans write in Japanese also. They will say the documents that Japan showed them was not in English. The translator not translated well for them. If you know how you're dealing with these people, they must always find a lie to cover up the lies. So they will blame it on translator or ChatGPT. Say that ChatGPT don't translate am well for them. So wetin they see, nobody in the talk. These people. That is why Tinubu can stand with authority in Brazil, and he's speaking to the president of Brazil. Even though the president of Brazil today is a very another useless human being. If you have watched my previous podcast episode, you have seen where I've talked about this current president of Brazil. He's actually a stooge of the WEF also. The same way Tinubu is an asset, same way he's an asset. The current president of Brazil, right? He's also an asset. He was also rigging. He was sent in to do the same job Buhari was sent in to do to Nigeria, to stifle the growth of Brazil. The same thing that Buhari did in Nigeria with APC, stifle Nigeria's growth. The same thing this guy is doing in Brazil right now. So he's actually a stooge to the Western powers. He's doing the job. So, but for Tinubu to go and stand before that guy and, tell him with his chest, say corruption. No, there's no more corruption in Nigeria. There is no more corruption in Nigeria. Corruption don't die. Corruption no dey again for Nigeria. Corruption is finished. Like, see, you see drugs. Make sure in anything you're doing in this life, make sure you avoid taking drugs. Drugs is very bad, because when you're high on your own supply, when you're intoxicated in your supply, you lose your ability to say same things. How do you go and stand and do you think it's like when it says subsidy gone and Nigeria scatter, our economy scatter, you're not going to tell them corruption gone, corruption just disappear? If corruption is going in Nigeria, Tinubu go arrest himself first. Tinubu first of all he will put himself for handcuff. He will arrest himself, give himself to the FCC to probe him. Because corruption is gone in Nigeria. The most corrupt government in the history of in the existence of this country is what we're passing through right now. Corruption is the mother, is the father, the father, and mother, the mother in Nigeria today. There is no time that corruption has been, that political corrupt criminals have been so comfortable like they are today. All the criminals, all the past and present criminals, they are all comfortable. In fact, many of them they can openly challenge these people. How can you even probe me when Tinubu is your president? If EFCC catch any criminal governor now, you go to say, you probe me. You know they see your president. You know what make I play in cassette? you know the person carry bullion van enter for your house. When the president himself, oh no, please guys, I want to share this life. This life is sweeting me. I have to invite some of my people to this life. This life today will go sweet. Today will go sweet. No, 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 no. No, let me invite some people to this life. Today's life has to be sweet. Hey, corruption is gone in Nigeria. Ha! Ha! Thank you, SYZ. Satan said there's no more evil in the world. Exactly. There's no more evil in the world. There's a pregnant woman says she's not, a 9 months pregnant woman says she's no longer pregnant. These are the people we are dealing with. People who don't get shame. Shame. No, they don't. These people don't have shame. They don't have any atom of shame in them. These people are just created to. Corruption is gone. Hey, wicked girls. As you don't think that wicked girls say, hey, barman, give me my 40-year-old whiskey. Give me my whiskey. Corruption is gone. Wicked will just go buy a house. How many $1 million for America? How many months ago? Just in the month of March, we just exposed $2 million worth of house. You will not see some of his supporters come and say, can't Wike afford it? You will see Nigerians. And if I ask them, what is Wike's job? You will see them, they'll say, a government whereby ministers under this government are showing affluence, showing wealth, stupendous wealth in the midst of poverty. It's a very, very, very crazy government. Never in the history of Nigerian governance have you seen in a presidency that ministers, these are not elected officials, appointed. These are appointed and they know that their jobs are shaking. As a minister, you should understand that you can wake up tomorrow morning. I can wake up. The president can wake up and say, "You're fired," and you're gone. You have nothing. You are gone. You are not elected. You are an appointed staff. So definitely, even when you're stealing as a minister, you cast the hide. And look at how this guy they hide their own looting. Waiting this minister of aviation. What do they call this? Keyamo. You see, you're saying they hide them for and Umahi. Since they do that, they hide them for inside projects. They inflate the project. They want to renovate 10 Motherland Bridge. The money when they want to renovate 10 Motherland Bridge, you can build 4th Motherland Bridge. But at least you go see say the money they go into projects. Money when they want to build renovate terminal for Lagos International Airport, they can build another new one. But at least the money is going to projects. But under this government administration, you can see ministers rolling in latest Rolls Royce. You can see a minister openly flaunting his mansion when he built. Openly, oh. It only shows or tells you one thing. It only shows or tells you one thing, that corruption don't find house finally. Corruption has been a wanderer in Nigeria. It has been wandering across the country, perpetuating crisis, harm, causing havoc across the country, looking for where to dwell. Corruption is like the Biblical say, the devil running around looking for who to devour. Corruption has been going up and down, looking for where I go find house, sleep. Since our independence, corruption on the waka, they destroy, they loot, they steal from administration to administration to administration. They find way. Some administration go like say they want fight, catch them. You go dodge, you go hide. Till Tinubu came in, corruption now found home. And say, oh, thank you. Tinubu now built home for corruption and say, come and live with me. Come and dine with me. Come and be my paddy, my 5 and 6. And corruption currently is living in Aso Rock as we speak. That is why Tinubu can comfortably come out and tell people that corruption is no more. Because I have found corruption. He has found corruption. He has made corruption his homie. He has tamed corruption like he tamed the Atlantic Ocean. Tinubu is a tamer. Tinubu is a tamer. He tamed subsidy. He tamed corruption. He tamed the Atlantic Ocean. Ha! What a tamer. What? Tinubu the tamer. Oh, God have mercy. But that is where we found ourselves. Corruption currently has been tamed by Tinubu. He has tamed it. He's now home with him. So therefore, all the corrupt openly. Do you know what? Let me paint this picture to you guys. The biggest body that is pursuing corrupt politicians or corrupt individuals in Nigeria is the EFCC. The EFCC chairman came out and said, we are going after it openly said that with proof, Yaya Bello, how many billions will the man loot? Yaya Bello. He don't pay children's school fees. children wey still dey primary school. He don't pay their school fees to university. He don't pay. The man no one hear story say if he pay, the children no go school for. He has budgeted their children's school fees till end of time. EFCC chairman said, if I don't arrest Yaya Bello, I will resign. Yaya Bello is wanted by EFCC. Yaya Bello turned how many years old recently? Tinubu, office of the presidency, was openly wishing Yaya Bello happy birthday. A wanted criminal. A wanted corrupt criminal. The office of the presidency was wishing him happy birthday. How can the EFCC work? How can the EFCC do their job? A wanted criminal is on video. The presidency is wishing him happy birthday. There is not, I said Tinubu is the most shameless crook ever to rule Nigeria. He no get shame. He no get shame. He no even fit talk, say make he just as a thief in the night. Call him for phone, say, Bello, happy birthday. But my brother, you know, say your crazy outside now. I know fit, it got to be. I can't be associated with you in public. This man has no decorum. We are dealing with you see where you see Tinubu, the greatest mistake Nigeria will make is allow this fraudster hold on to power beyond 2027. It will be the biggest. We have destroyed that country. I see Jesus Christ have not come. We have destroyed that country. Because these guys will institutionalize madness. You will see madness on earth. If you can openly associate with Yaya Bello, knowing fully well that the body that you appointed the chairman of EFCC to is openly probing this guy, then nobody, no corrupt official, nobody that's corrupt in Nigeria will have any problem. If you're a corrupt person in Nigeria, you cannot be, you should not be scared. You should be free in Nigeria, because as long as that thing you catch me, I be corrupt man. I just say, I'm in APC. I just go join APC. I go buy form, enter APC. I just make one or two. I'll go channels, go arise. Tinubu is working. Tinubu is this. Tinubu is that. EFCC can never find me anymore. Corruption has been tamed by Tinubu. That is the way he tames things. That's how he built Lagos. That's how he's building Nigeria. By lies and by propaganda and by coercion. You must, if you're a thief, just come to his side and just hail him. You're done. There is nothing else. There is nothing that's going to stop you. There's nothing that's going to hold you back. Just do what you have to do for this man. Hail him to high heavens. Make him feel. Remember when our Falcons went to listen? They told them to sing on your mandate. His ego. He's an egoistic human being. Just making ego. Now why you carry, like, we see people in Ghana around now. People when they minister say if they talk, their drummer going to play for them drum, and Kwamwan going to sing for them praise. Here go the big. You begin to do that in dance. That in dance, you do like saying Kwashoko. That's the kind of person we're dealing with. An egoistic human being. Be a thief. Loot Nigeria dry. When Tinubu come, when they present you before Tinubu, just sing on your mandate and you're free. Corruption has been tamed. That is where we found ourselves as a country. Unfortunately, it is funny. I'm trying to make mockery out of this situation, but honestly speaking, our reality is terrible. It is unfortunately terrible where we have found ourselves as a country. And where we are going to, where we are heading to, we are heading to, I said it yesterday and I'm repeating again, APC is the bottomless pit of hell. With APC, there is no depth we cannot reach. If you're thinking that this is worse, like many people were saying after Buhari is the worst thing ever, I was laughing. With this man, if you think things are bad now, no wahala, make Tinubu consolidate 2027. Let's make that mistake as Nigerians. Let us just make that mistake as Nigerians. Let's make that mistake as Nigerians. we go now understand. Say when people say the devil is in Aso Rock, and I go understand really what it means by the devil is in Aso Rock. This brings me real quick to how he's planning to stay in power, because as I'm speaking, I have to be telling you guys how he plans to stay in power, right? The rigging has started already. For those that do not know, for those that are not aware. So let me just quickly read this. Okay. So I saw these guys throw out the figure. My sister, welcome. INEC, I'm just going straight to our second topic for the day. INEC came out with the figure and say online pre-registration statistics. You know, they do this in plain sight. They put it to your face so that many people, because there are many Nigerians will not question these things. Many Nigerians will not talk about. Many Nigerians will just see. You know, the greatest gift that why Tinubu is thriving today is because of the docility of Nigerians. Nigerians are the best gift. The best gift any government, any criminal can have. If you wake up Pablo Escobar of Colombia tomorrow and tell him, from your experience in the afterlife, probably in hell, and I'm giving you a second chance to come back to earth, which country you want to go to? I can bet you say you want to come in Nigeria. Any criminal on earth that looks for a second chance of existence on earth, we want to be in Nigeria. Because Nigeria is the only country or the only society that enable criminals, celebrate criminals, and not even talk about the bad things criminals do. Nigeria is the only country that even those that call out these criminals get attacked for calling out these criminals. Nigeria is that only country. That Pablo Escobar, God, please, I want you guys to go and read about Pablo Escobar, what he did in Medellin and across Colombia. Go and read what the great works that guy did, the empowerment that man did. But even in everything, Colombia made sure that they pushed that man out of getting power. He was elected to the parliament. They had to take him out. Because the worst thing any society can do is to empower evil people with power, like we have done with Nigeria and with APC today. We have empowered people that are necessarily meant to be. I always talk about the two economies that we have, the shadow economy and the main economy. The shadow economy are people that do all these illicit trades. They're the ones that run the shadow economy. Those people should never be allowed to play mainstream. Because when you do that, you have destroyed our society. What we have done in Nigeria, we have allowed criminals that are meant to run shadow economy to be the mainstream runners of our economy today, and it is a recipe for disaster. It is a recipe for disaster. They will do all they can to make sure they consolidate power. And my job is just to inform Nigerians, to tell Nigerians the truth, the hard truth, that we are enablers of the madness going on in our country today. We are the ones that have allowed these criminals hold us by the jugular today. We do not speak out. We do not fight. We do not talk. We just stay docile. Everybody, we are not the most selfish set of human beings on earth. Everybody's just, let me fight for myself and my family. Let me take my family and ourselves out of poverty. Build our roads, build our borehole, In fact, right now, we are all going solar, creating our own electricity. Soon we will turn our children to bouncers so that we can turn to our own security. That is the Nigerian that we have turned out to. We are a very docile set of people. It is unfortunate, but that is the truth. It is unfortunate, but that is the hard truth, that we are the ones that enable these criminals to run our country amok. Nigeria is that proverbial land of milk and honey. Every single state in Nigeria can stand as a country of its own and will survive and flourish abundantly with what God has kept under the soil of every state in Nigeria. But what do we have in return? We are the second most poorest country in the world today. Less than 8% of Nigerian population have up to 500,000 in their account. That is the reality of Nigeria. Majority of Nigerians are just wallowing in ignorance, wallowing in docility, wallowing in insecurity. We don't even know our left from our right. It is painful to see, it is painful to watch, but at least you that God has given an opportunity to have a platform to speak. That is why I do what I do. I try to make sure that I can leave a legacy on earth, that I'm speaking my truth, unfiltered, telling Nigerians the truth. This truth we will no one hear, because we don't like truth for that country. Many of us don't like the truth. We like agenda. We are greedy. And for our quest for greed is why this politicians use us. That's why Tinubu is striving today. That's why he has the audacity to do what they're doing today. Many of us are enablers. By omission or by commission, by bystanding or by enabling. Some of us are not bystanders. You know, consign me. I'm in diaspora now, and they make money. You know, consign me. And we are watching our country go to the dogs every single day. Every single day, we're watching our country deteriorate. Every single day, Nigeria is getting bad. Every single day, it's getting worse. Nothing is changing. You have tested the best of lives in diaspora. You stayed here. You see how good life can be. Some of you have been in diaspora for 10 years, some 20 years. Not one day have you seen your light blink. Or your water. You go on your tap. You go on and go left. You go be hot. You go on and go right. You go be cold. You go cut and go center. You go be warm. You come up for your house. There's a bus that is coming out at so and so time. Or there's a train. You see these basic amenities. There's a crisis. You call up, you dial 911, and in 5 minutes time, an ambulance is in front of your house. You see these things, and you stay there, and you support the criminals that are destroying your country back home. Because he looks like you, or he sounds like you, or you think he worships like you. Our motherland is getting destroyed per second by some selfish set of daredevil criminals. Wike has bought a $2 million house with the name of his wife or Abida and children after giving them thousands of hectares of land in Abuja. You will not get one kobo. You never benefit one kobo from this government. You go there on social media, come they insult me, where they tell you the truth. Come they insult people like me, where they tell you the truth. That Nigeria is currently passing through hell. It is unfortunate where we have found ourselves. It is unfortunate where we are finding ourselves. It's unfortunate, and the painful part for me, I'm saying this all the time, is that With these people in power, there is no depth they cannot go to. You think it is bad now? I tell you, it is still the best. If Tinubu is looking for imagine Tinubu's that is seeking re-election. This is the best he can offer you. Imagine if these criminals come back to power again. Imagine what they will do. This set of criminals. Imagine giving these people extra 4 years of your lives. Imagine then they have nothing to lose anymore. In 2 years, Tinubu have borrowed more money than Obasanjo, late Yaradua, Jonathan Goodluck, Buhari combined. In 2 years, he has borrowed more money than and nothing to show for it. You can't point to anything and say this is what they have done. They have come to completion. Nothing to show for it. Nigerians are poorer. Subsidy is gone. Where's the subsidy money? You're giving it to governors and senators to be flexing. What is working under these people? Nothing is working. But with the watch arm, they feel like saying a cruise. Nigerians have given. I say this all the time. Excuse me. Just go and look at China. In the 90s, up until the early 2000s, people were scared to associate with China. China was looked at as inferior technology. And a Chinese product, everybody go run. People, they go for American and Japanese products. In the space of 20 years, China has turned everything around. Go and look at UAE in the 90s. Dubai, where them Atiku don't go buy houses full everywhere. All these your politicians don't buy houses, choke for Dubai. Go and look at Dubai in the 90s. Just go and look at these countries in the 90s and see where we have found ourselves today. And you want me to give APC 16 years of my life to equal 16 years of PDP? You must be ravingly mad. Something has to be wrong with you. But I'm not going to run real quick to what their plans. They released a list. Let me read that list real quick. Let me read that list. Okay, I'm here. So, INEC released, say week 1, 18th to 24th August. 1 week, in 1 week. My God. In 1 week. Please don't adjust this. In 1 week, INEC released online pre-registration statistics in 1 week. Week 1. Abia State. Please, you guys have to bear with me. I have to read this. Abia State, 772 people. Adamawa, 2,155 people. Akwa Ibom, 12,000. I want you guys to please be jotting down these states. Akwa Ibom, 12,373 people. Bauchi, 13,066 people. Bayelsa, 4,638 people. Benue, 7,305 people. Borno, 21,045 people. Cross River, 4,055 people. Delta, 24,421 people. Ebonyi, 261 people. Edo, 2,875 people. Ekiti, 29,685 people. Enugu, 484 people. FCT, 107,682 people. Gombe, 4,103 people. Dauda, your people. Imo State, 481 people. Jigawa, 8,243 people. Kaduna, 61,592 people. Kanu, 10,166 people. Katsina, 11,000 people. Kebbi, 35,000 people. Kogi, 58,000 people. Kwara, 33,000 people. Lagos, 222,000 people. Lagos, 222,000 people. Nasarawa, 11,000 people. Niger, 24,000. Ogun State, 132,823 people. Ondo State, 3,426 people. Osun State, 393,000 people. Oyo State, 66,000 people. Plateau State, 6,000 people. Rivers, 11. Hi, Jesus have mercy. 11,000 people. Sokoto, 12,000 people. Taraba, 2,300 people. Yobe, 34,000 people. Zamfara, 2,300 people. I don't know how they skip this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, no Anambra State. Election don't start. Election don't start. Nigerians, I told you people, the confidence of Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not lie in the fact that he knows that he's an abject failure. It does not lie in the fact that he knows that he cannot win, that nobody is voting him. And now that number one they call now, people wait on do first week, 1 week of voters registration for Osun State. Over 300,000 people don't go vote. Go register under 1 week. Lagos, 200,000 people. Your hey, Tinubu go kill Nigeria so. Hey, as I see that thing, I shock. Now that you're on ground, your Gombe State that 3,000 people. Which ground you dey? Which ground where you dey? For your Gombe, 3,000 people. Then give. Hey. Oh, my goodness. Ha! Oh boy. Hi. Look, I know see what I want to talk. before I go scatter this life. Hey! Make una follow me shout to hey! APC. Before election go, before 1 week, 1 month, 655 million people go vote Tinubu for next elections. They go say na thank you money, they will say na glitch. But it's important we call out this criminality on time. These people are you see APC here, you see APC. Kai! If Nigerians don't pursue these criminals, in 2027, if Nigerians say, I talk about, let it be like I'm sounding again another prophecy. If you people don't pursue these criminals by 2027, Tinubu don't already give himself 1 million votes for Southwest, where voters never come out. He don't give himself. No wonder they say they won't come on PVC. No wonder they won't come on PVC. They won't say no PVC. So that they can just, you see why it is important that there's no campaign for me that should be greater than rig and pie. There should be no campaign that Nigerians are making right now, because you see electoral reform. I kept saying it. I kept shouting from the beginning. I say, look at the thieves you want to give you electoral reform. Look at the criminals you're expecting to give you electoral reform. These guys can't give you electoral reform. The only way out for Nigerians is an absolute ballot revolution come 2027. A rig and pie method. That is the only way out. So that We have to see how these manufactured numbers will come out and vote and defend. That is the only way out. Because any other thing we are waiting for electoral reform. These people on election day, I swear, on election day, they will change the electoral reform. On election day, that day of elections, they will change them. What will we do? So I'm not preparing myself to go into an election with Tinubu. I am preparing myself to go into a battle with Tinubu and his gang of criminals. That is the mentality I'm going into 2027 with. It is war. 2027, see, Nigeria 2027 is war. It is a war to save our country from these dear devil criminals. If we miss it, let's kiss the sovereignty of that country goodbye. Let's kiss it. We will never have a chance as a people ever again to choose our leaders. We will never ever choose our leaders anymore. We are dealing with a kleptocratic criminal that this is how he has held on to power in Lagos, manufacturing numbers from nowhere. And he has been de facto governor of Lagos for 26 years. So your votes in Lagos do not even count. He will manufacture number, conjure number, and give you people. In one week, he don't give. Nigerians, the only way out na rig and kpai. I'm saying it now again. The only way out for Nigeria coming 2027 is rig and kpai. If Bola Tinubu and his thugs come out on election day to rig, let them not leave that place alive. It's simple. It is simple. If you come out to vote and your vote is counted, everybody go home with peace. But if you're coming out to steal Nigerian vote on election day, that person should not go back home. He should, from there, they should send him to hellfire. That is the only way out for us. So if you're going to election 2027 with gentlemen, expecting INEC to count your vote for you, you go wake up. You don't say the last. You know when the last election result are from by 4 a.m. in the morning when people they sleep like a thief in the night. Now they go announce. And Bola Tinubu have scored those and so votes. Hey, Nigerians, wanna wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, ha. May not be say, let it be that I'm the one being a false prophet. But wake up, let the message going out to Nigerians is rig and kpai 2027. Anything short of rig and kpai 2027, Otilo is being. Tinubu is ready to rig. He has set the template already to rig. He has manufactured his votes already. He's already manufacturing his votes. Anything less than rig and kpai. Dre, Anambra don't release. They say Anambra get. I hear they say Anambra get election this November. So that's why Anambra don't do the list. No, I don't know. That's not even my. I'm not even bothered about Anambra being on the list or not. That's my problem. My problem is look at the numbers, bro. This is criminal. This is criminal. They don't even hide it. They put it to our faces. It is criminal. As in, hey, ha. Oh, let me open up the floor for people to come in and contribute to. I don't talk tired today. Let me jump to my last part of the topic, which is the terrorist acts and organization going on in the Southeast. It has been videos I watched. I watched that video thing yesterday, and I talked about it briefly here. Kanu 10K, Oshun get more voters than Kanu. The new KKK now Oshun, Oyo, and Lagos. Lagos get 222,000. Oshun get 330,000. Oyo get 120,000. Kanu get 10K. When I go see something, Arewa, when I don't know what I mean. Jagaban. When I go see politics, I go believe. When I go believe. Hey, When I go see, I go say, eh? The only thing we go save Nigerians na ballot revolution. I'm saying this again. That is the only thing that will save Nigeria. A ballot revolution. The Nigerians come out and defend their votes across the country. And when they finish their votes, we stay, protect our vote from the polling units. We follow to the coalition centers. In our hundreds of thousands, we are out there. They are counting our vote, announcing our vote. That is the only way. Now, thank you. The revolution will start from coalition centers. That is the only way. If we do not do our job, if we're waiting for politicians to do it for us, I swear to end. I don't swear, God have mercy on me. I don't swear. You will not go see magic. You not go see magic. They go. Okay. No wahala. Let me go to IPOB. First of all, it's important I'm going to do a very short historical background for Nigerians and people listening to me here. Prior to 2015, the safest region in Nigeria used to be the Southeast. Please, as I'm saying this, please fact check me. What I'm saying right now, just be fact checking me. The safest region in Nigeria was the Southeast prior to 2015. Something happened in 2015. And so when I used to say, I used to be one of the foremost critics of the agitations going on in the Southeast. And I always used to tie these things down to Western influence and Western interest in Nigeria. And when I used to say it then, I always tell people, I say, one thing about the Igbos, one thing you cannot take about the Igbos is Biafra. It's a spirit that can never die. Why? Because in that Biafra, millions of lives were lost. Virtually almost every Igbo person you meet has or know a victim within that time. Many of the current billionaires that are Igbo men today were probably Kwashiorkor patients during that war. That's why many of the older generation, when they hear that anything Biafra, they hands up. Not like the people this generation right now that don't understand the semantics or the nuances or faced what those people faced in that time. And so therefore, for me, it's a very touchy topic for Igbo people. So when you talk about it, it's a topic that it is just exactly the same way when you talk about probably Islam or Christianity. You see people lose every other thing and try to defend this religion or their ethnicity. It's the same with the Biafra spirit. So it is one that for me, coming up, I always knew that it is a slippery slope. So anybody that comes in and starts a Biafra agitation, I tell you, I give you maximum 1 month, you have a huge following. Just come, oh, I'm pro Biafra. People will rally around you. Why? Because it is a spirit. And so for me, when I looked at what was happening from 2015, coming in, I sat down with David Hundeyi on my podcast and we talked about this. Please, go and watch. I'm going to probably repost part of that clip. When we spoke about, as I'm saying this right now, I know many, I'm going to let me mute you, please. Don't worry. I'll mute you. Many Igbo people that have failed to look at it broadly. We get sentimental about what I'm saying right now. But I asked David some question and he threw some things to me that I had to think. And he asked me a question. I was in a university, actually University of Nigeria, Nsukka, in 2015. 2013, 2015, I was in school then. And I remember Radio Biafra. The build up to the election of 2015, Radio Biafra was going viral, playing everywhere in the Southeast. And I'll be asking myself, And I was actually working in a radio station, in my university radio station then. So I knew the cost. It cost us to even set up our mast, mount our mast, and to be broadcasting just in the local government. If you're a UNN student, you understand what I'm saying. I was in Lion FM. So I knew the cost it took us. So it was fascinating to me then that how did these guys get these things that they have bandwidth across the whole Southeast? It's not a project anybody. It's not the project Nnamdi Kanu could fund. No, it was bigger than him. It was bigger than him. I'm not going to say what I do not know. I'm not going to say probably when. He probably saw that the journey was actually a journey, but it was a plan. Nnamdi Kanu was a stooge. It's the hard, painful part that many Igbos will not agree. But when you sit down and dip it, you understand what I'm saying here today. I asked myself, I'm like, how did this guy get this thing? How could he go live? In a very short period of time, Radio Biafra was everywhere preaching for Biafra, 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 Biafra. No election, no election, no election. Meanwhile, I'm saying this. I'm speaking with facts. Please, I want you guys to go and check the election result of 2011. Everybody check election 2011. Check Southeastern elections. Anambra was going close to, I think, close to 700,000 votes or close to 1 million votes. Enugu was going close to 800,000 votes. Just check the numbers from the Southeast that turned out for Jonathan in 2011. Massive numbers. So some set of people had come in and they had seen, they have done their maths to take out Jonathan in 2015. What do we have to do? We have to take out his votes in some certain places. This is politics. This is real politics. Now I'm speaking here. I want to beat Jonathan in 20. I want to beat this, and I'm saying this right now. It is playing before our eyes again in a different way with what Tinubu is doing with this INEC right now. I want to win the next elections. From now, I have to be strategic. What do I have to do to take Jonathan out in 2015? What do we have to do? Jonathan is incumbent on us that Buhari had fielded an Igbo candidate as his deputy twice, and he was rejected in the Southeast. So therefore, there is nothing you're going to do or tell him that Southeasterners are going to vote him again. So definitely the Southeasterners were definitely going to see a line with Jonathan. So what do? We have to make sure that voting bloc shrinks, gets slimmer. That is how we can get an inroad. Somebody please, as I'm speaking right now, I want you guys to be fact-checking me, please. Tell me how many votes Buhari used to defeat Jonathan in 2015. Please, somebody just do a quick math. How many votes, the outcome of the vote numbers, Buhari used to defeat Jonathan in 2015? Let's do some quick maths. Then we just oppose it to 2011. The votes that Jonathan lost in 2015, the Southeast. If those people came out in their numbers as they did in 2011, in 2015, to support Jonathan, it would have taken him over the line. So but some people have to sit back and say, how do we make this region that will never vote for us at least suppress their vote? How do we do this? In comes in Nnamdi Kanu. A young man, a young vibrant man. Go and check his videos. Nnamdi Kanu was a pro-Nigerian before 2011 or so. He had protests he did in London. Videos are there of him. A pro-Nigerian. A very loud voice then. An activist or so. Somebody have to bring him in and say, hey, see. We will fund you. We will channel you. We will do this for you. We'll create for you a radio. You will go viral in Nigeria. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm saying this because I have also been offered. People that know me know. I tell people this thing. They offered me. This was prior to 2022 elections. So when I speak from a part of my own personal experience. People that we are dealing with in our country. And so definitely he jumped on the offer. Maybe with a good mind to help his people and speak for his people, because many things he has said are actually true. Many things he said were actually true, but he came in a very divisive way. In a very divisive way. And also he went to the demography of the Southeasterners the least educated of them, the ones that are in the market, the young ones, he got an army of these people to follow and believe in him. And he said no elections in 2015. And the turnout was horrendous. And Jonathan lost. So for this system of people that have testosterone something, okay, we did it 2015. It worked. The same people, remember, the same people are the same people that orchestrated Boko Haram, funding of Boko Haram in the Northeast. There is a template. It has successfully worked in Northeast, how they can keep down a system, a government. They used Boko Haram to kick Jonathan out. I'm showing people how they did it in region by region. Oh. Created insecurity in the south, in the Northeast, funded it. Who was the governor of Borno State during Jonathan's regime? Kashim Shettima, your current vice president. That was the governor. Shettima was the governor. There's no indices, there's nothing to show that Shettima deserves to be vice president of Nigeria. If not, some people are paying him for the work he did some 10 years ago. They sat down and they analyzed these things. And they described how do we get from the Northeast, create insecurity, use the poor in the society, create an army of people, make sure that that region is unsafe, do everything, make this government ungovernable for this Jonathan man. And they kicked Jonathan out. They succeeded in the Southeast, the Northeast, and in the Southeast. They created a new voice that pushed people not to go out and vote. And in came the dragon that they betted. And probably in the course of the agreement, Nnamdi Kanu was like, well, you guys have helped me. I'm now speaking for my people. And actually, I'm saying what is right and what is true. Maybe he did not understand the undertone of what they wanted him to do. He probably had good mind. But the funding behind that mind or the agenda behind what he had to do, he did not know. But I'm saying this with my chest, that these people were the ones that funded him. Entered Simon Ekpa. So for Nnamdi to go, Simon Ekpa had to come in. That one was a control. That one was a serious. This one was a created bot. They created this one and pushed him in. And in came in the volatile and violence part of the movement. I don't want to go in and say, yes, we know how the Operation Python dance, how Buhari tried to, in his bid to quench the agitations of the Biafran agitators, they unalived so many young people. True. Facts. So many human atrocities happened that period. Facts. But they came out with, okay, yes, that the Southeast was not safe. Fulani headsmen. I'm not going to call that I know Fulani headsmen ravaging across our forestries across the country. True. But the way it was painted, oh, they're coming to take over the Southeast. If we do not do this, not that, and got arms. And arms fell into the hands of civilians. And here we have found ourselves today. The once safest region in Nigeria is now one of the unsafest regions in the country. It's not like one of the unsafest regions. It's not one of the volatile regions in the country. Because there's still so many things going on in the north, south, the northeast, and the northwest now. And that's what we found ourselves in the southeast. And so under APC, we have seen the rise of terrorism from the northeast under PDP going to the northwest, to the southeast, and partial attacks in the south-south. I asked a very strong question on one of my podcasts. I asked, where's Sunday Igboho today? Does Sunday Igboho doesn't he want Yoruba nation again? All of a sudden, there's no longer Sunday Igboho. There's no longer quest for Yoruba nation. I asked that question. And under the comment, I was hearing so many insults. And I was laughing. And I said, because the same people that sponsored Nnamdi Kanu are the same people that sponsored Sunday Igboho. And all of their hands are in that man in Aso Rock today. He is actually their founder.
He's actually the orchestrator. So when I heard David say that man is a CIA asset, inside me I said there is nothing I can never argue it, because I can see the lines, I can draw the trails, I am following the patterns, and I'm seeing it. There is no way else. He doesn't have it up here to operate the way it's operating. It has to be a Western-backed agenda to hold Nigeria. People might wonder why Nigeria is not important. No, Nigeria is very, very important. We are the 6th most populous nation on earth. Of all the hundreds of nations on earth, we are the 6th in population. Population is power. We are one of the richest nations on earth when it comes to mineral resources under our ground. And we are also the most populous black nation on earth. So the salvation of the blacks lies in Nigeria. If Rwanda can stand up, Angola can stand up, South Africa can blossom, Egypt can do well, and Burkina Faso can explode. But the world will never celebrate them if Nigeria does not explode. Why? Because we are the signals, so we are the eyes of the black world. In every 10 black person you meet outside there, 5 or 6 are Nigerians. We are economic immigrants right now when there's no war in our country. Some people want it that way because we are exporting the best of our brains. If Nigeria starts working tomorrow, let's just say we fix our basic amenities. Insecurity is gone. There's now power in the country. We have good roads. We have a working healthcare system. And the economy is now stable. Does these 5 things, there will be a shift in the globe. Why? Because there are Nigerians in diaspora that are multi-billionaires, that are well established across different fields, that are ready to come back to Nigeria and invest. But they will not come back because of these 5 things I just mentioned. And if they leave their countries, if Nigerians are in the healthcare system in the UK, leave and come back to Nigeria, the healthcare system, the NHS might crumble. If they leave the USA, the US Silicon Valley, the US healthcare system will crumble. So they know why Nigeria must not work. And they have a willing ally in Aso Rock. So for me, it's important I say these things to Nigerians to understand our reality. The insecurity right now we're seeing in the Southeast and across the country can be tamed. And so I see some people when they come and say, oh, insecurity is in the Southeast. They talk about their problem. I'm laughing and I'm like, it is incumbent on the presidency that every life lost in the country falls on his table. Because his job is to be the commander and chief of the nation. And when anybody gets unalive in Nigeria, it falls on his decks. It shows the failings of the government. If in 2 years, Tinubu have not done anything to tackle the insecurity in the Southeast, and all his service chiefs still have a job today, it shows that he actually is breeding from the insecurity in the Southeast. Ask yourself this question. If the Southeast is in turmoil, if the Southeast is in turmoil and in election period they cannot vote, who does it favor? Or if the voting in the Southeast, people don't turn out because of fear, who does it favor? Only one person, the man in Aso Rock. That in it lies the orchestrator and the generator and the foundation of the insecurity in the Southeast. Welcome to the Emir Sirdam Show. Let me open up the floor right now. Guys, thank you so much. I'm just going to pass the mic right now to our speakers. I've spoken for so long because I have to get 2 minutes out of my chest. But please, wherever you're streaming your channel from, please make sure you guys, whenever we get up to 100,000 likes, please, guys, let's contribute with the likes. Let's please share the live. If you're on X, please repost the live. If you are on YouTube, please share the live. Everybody, let's just get up into the conversation. Thank you so much. Let me start. My sister Jaja, can you hear me? Jaja, can you hear me? Hard work pays. I think your network is horrible. Dauda, you run away. Hard work pays. Can you hear me? Dystopian, can you hear me? Can any of you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, let me start with you. I think this my other two people are not yet ready to speak, or probably their network is bad.
Yes, host. Good evening. Good morning. I don't know where you are.
Good evening, my brother.
Now, a lot has been said. A lot is happening. But let me start with this, right? So, what I feel is happening now is that these guys are testing the waters. You can look at what will this first week registration numbers. 400,000, 200,000. Where are those numbers coming from? And you have to think about it that Lagos have maybe 5-6 times more population than Osun State, right? All of a sudden, people in Osun State are so patriotic that they are giving 400,000. Right. So what this thing is telling us is that they are trying to prepare. Are they going to suspect? Are they going to shout? Are they going to do anything? Oh, okay, let's wait. Because these people knows the Tinubu scam. There is nothing to run on. The only thing to run on is to tell P2B that he can never win an election. So that is why Tinubu went to where I don't know, where did he go to? Was it Japan or Brazil? He said he can beat his chest and tell you that his reforms are working, and corruption is at its low, all-time low in Nigeria. So it's to tell you that if the man, your president, can go to world global stage and lie, who is the Emeka or Tunde, the APC defenders on Twitter, not to lie and spread propaganda? This is what their master is doing on global stage in Brazil. Why this? Let's think about this, right? Wike is building houses for the judge in Abuja. Wike is under Tinubu's wings. You can see the way he's abusing power, buying $2 million mansion in the US, selling land, diverting land on national television. He said, "Let heaven fall, nothing will happen," and nothing happened.
Facts.
Because he has the backing of the big guy. Now, the same weekend, the president have to even tell the governor of a democratically elected governor of a state, suspend him because of Wike, and even told him that he should reconcile with Wike. Did Nigerians react? No. The same Wike now is carving the judges, the judiciary under his wings. Who do you think he's doing that for? So we can see that where Nigeria is heading is that there has to be a people-led revolt. If we are hoping that INEC will do this, these people would not do this. Why would? Okay, what will prepare Yakubu to do any right thing? Nigerians, are they reacting? No. Is Tinubu interested? No. Anybody in scam, Wike, Bayo, scold them? No. We are left as our own self. So, and host, that is just one part of my own worry. On the other hand, you know me, I'm a very strong Peter Obi supporter. But if I tell you that I'm not worried, I am. Because I came on here because I wanted to ask you, right? In your own view, as it is right now, what do you think the plan is right now for our leader, Mr. Peter Obi? Because the very reason I am supporting this man passionately, if you like, let him open a party, obedient party. We stand there, sharp. We are mobile. We are Obi. We are. But my own is that now, where are we standing? Because we need to start building. We need to start building on that thing. That is my own primary concern. And if you can clarify on that, I will be so happy. Because even here I am, people also in my cycle. We of course, if we go in front, we are all charging. But inside, we are like, where? What? You know?
My brother, let me just help you, right? Let me help you. If I come out and tell you now that this is where Peter Obi stand, then I'm lying to you. If Peter Obi even come out and tell you where he stand, he's not a serious person. You're dealing with the most divisive, vindictive set of criminals in the history of our country. So if you're playing with a man that claimed to be a master strategist in politics, you have to show him that he doesn't know anything. Your job is to sell PO. Thank you very much. Your job is to sell your candidate. He's not going to come and tell you where he stands. So you should tell you where he stands now, so the criminals and sort of will find that way and scatter that way. No. Your job, there's no election this year. There's no election next year. There's no election till probably in 2027. So why do you want to know where he stands? Your job today, right now as a Nigerian, is to educate Nigerians to understand that 2027, now rig and buy, that nobody is coming to save us. Nobody is coming to save us. That is the only job as a Nigerian you should be educating outside anybody else, your circle of friends, your family, your relatives, to understand that the salvation of Nigeria as a country lies in the hands of we Nigerians. That is the job we should be doing now. Leave politicians to politique. PO says he's going to be in the ballot box wherever he comes out on that 2027. By then, if Nigerians are all aware that our job is to go and vote and protect our votes from the polling units to the coalition centers in our millions across the country, Tinubu is a goner by 2027. Nothing can save him, not even INEC.
So in other words, we have to make it too big to rig.
That is the same. Not just being too big to rig. Being too big to rig is one way, but the most important thing is to understand that even it being too big to rig is that we protect our votes. Ghanaians did it. I promised to play the last time. Tomorrow, please remind me tomorrow. I'm going to play a recording. I don't know which of my phones. I recorded my Uber driver, a Ghanaian, a man, when he was I did it. I was not meant to do it, but I had to do it because he was making points. He knows about Peter Obi. He was saying, "Una must vote that man. This is the who una go. This is the man we know." If I say, "Oh, Sabia," I'm saying, say the Sabia man, say that great man. No, this one. Say please. That the only way people can do it. The only way people can do it is to make sure that you vote. You people protect your vote. You people stay there and count it. You people follow it. Ghana just did it. And look at how Ghanaians have been turned up and down. And Ghana don't turn up and down. Their life don't do 360 in the space of 6 months. So if they can do it, let us not be only just noise makers. Let us also be action doers. But go on, my brother. Just in a minute, please. You can wrap up. Let's bring up more speakers.
So, my own is in conclusion, right? So, we are going down and we are going that fast. For me, the way I see Peter Obi, I'm supporting him out of necessity. That's all.
Stop and I beg. Peter Obi is not on the topic today. I don't want us to make.
I'm coming. And then I want to touch on this this insecurity in the East now that we are seeing that is propelling up? Because I see it's part of the topic, right?
All right, let me give you that in 2 minutes, please.
Right. So, if you remember, was it last or last 2 years that this big, I don't know how many million cubic feet of gas was discovered, and somebody already pointed it out. Watch out how insecurity is going to increase, and having agitation in the East is a good opportunity for them to. The movement is obviously genuine because that was the war. We see that these people have a clear vision that they want their own country and all that. But that is the truth is that the elites, the enemy, that is a very big opportunity for him. If he wants to break security, that is a vehicle for them. That is a very viable vehicle for them to use. Right? So my own is that I feel like our president is playing politics with this thing because he is the voting bloc. So if there is insecurity there and it's going to affect the numbers, in fact, he can even, this man can be so tyrannical to even fund it underneath to make sure that those numbers doesn't go to the other person. So my own is that now, what do we do as a people now about this problem? Because me personally, I'm sorry, I have to mention P2B again. P2B is my candidate. I'm supporting him. I don't care. I'm ashamed of it. I'm putting my face out there. Yes, we have a voting bloc there. And yes, I am worried. And yes, we have to find a solution to it. I know we still have time. I know probably P2B is not like an average, but probably he has very, very, very sophisticated plans and he knows exactly the moves he's playing. You understand? But then we as supporters, we have our own duties. So I'm not talking now to the host, I'm talking to all of us here at the panel. We have to, sensitize and let people know that this is just a game that they are playing. And we must all come out and put our head out in 2027 and save this country by fire, by force. Thank you, Mr. Cost.
Thank you very much, my brother, Astopian. Thank you very much. I just want to add this, especially for young Nigerians, as I said earlier on, from the southeast. The Biafra agitation is a valid agitation. Everybody have every right to decide where you want to be. If you don't want to be a Nigerian, you have every right to say, but it is not. Where is the problem? Is when you pick up arms. When you pick up arms and say you want to use arms to get your agitation, automatically you are an enemy of the state. You are now enabling terrorism in the state and in the region. And any sane mind should dissociate from you or dissociate from your struggle immediately. Immediately, it is because it's you giving arms to people that do not even, on the first place, were not trained. They cannot be accounted for. It is criminality at the highest level. And because the government is in bed with them, in fact, I'm saying this, APC are the ones that are sponsoring the insecurity in Nigeria. These terrorists wanted to go and do their nonsense in Burkina Faso. They waiting that Ibrahim Traoré do use them play. Then see Shege. APC are sponsoring Boko Haram. SPC are sponsoring IPOB and the terrorists in the southeast. APC are the ones sponsoring all of them. I'm saying if it is a lie, APC should stop it. We end it. They are the ones that are funding these people across the country. They are the ones that are sponsoring them. Because in it lies the fact that security votes and suppression of votes, for them is all politics. APC play politics with every single thing. That's why for me it's important to end. That party has to die in 2027. If Nigerians are serious, if we ever want to get our country back, it's a must that we put all our hands together and understand that APC has to end in 2027. My sister Jaja, you fell off. Well, let me bring you in.
Hi, good evening. Good evening.
Welcome, Jaja. How are you doing today now?
I need chicken in Gobi. Is the issue they call it? So I just finished using toothpick to pick up the pieces. I don't kill myself or anybody.
You don't go enjoy.
I thank God that you noticed some things. They've already rigged the election. I went on they said INEC announced that August they are going to open their site for any new registration. Those that missed their voters card, blah 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 blah. I went in there only to discover that website is a scam. Once you press to search for centers that you can go and register close to you, it is nil. Once you begin to check whether you are you are eligible or you pass data, you see nonsense. And why have they not rectified it up till now? Is there a glitch happening there? But we are so clueless. What about those that don't have access to register? Where are the places that they kept on ground for people, new voters, to go and register? They know exactly what they're doing. And in all truth, as you said, you see all this insecurity and their I don't care attitude. They know exactly what they're going to benefit from this insecurity. That is why they go on their so-called vacations, why they are finding out people left, right, and center. But the most painful part of it is those that they are using. By the time they decide to turn their backs on those that they are using to create all this mayhem, what happens? They don't even pay for their burials. They turn their backs on them. All because of how much are they giving them? They believe they are fighting for what? The first thing I asked, there was a time I used to ask, what IPOB is fighting for the Biafra movement is justified. Those are unhealed traumas. But then again, the question mark, whoever is pushing you to agitate, why are they not at the forefront of the battlefield? Why are they behind the screen, cheering you on? How many have been fired because of this? Who paid for their burials? Who looked after their families? These same people, you see, Nigerians in diaspora that believed, especially my brothers, the Igbos that sponsored, kept on paying, opened accounts, were sponsoring. This is a Biafra movement. Where are all those money in? These people pushing them, go to their communities. Not one school will you see based on development. Everywhere in this country that anybody is asking you to go and fight, we are marginalized, where this the first thing you ask that person, what have you done for the people to improve the livelihood of these people single-handedly? Since you have an opportunity, you will discover that you've done nothing. That is the truth. And I dare anybody here to come out and tell me, bring out one school, something they've done within their communities. My brother, nothing. It's fight. And that is the end for you. We as Nigerians should begin to understand that these people have indoctrinated our mindsets to believe that it is the differences dividing us. But when it comes to sharing our national wealth, Saddam, I will send you a certain site on this TikTok. You will see natural resources where they be back illegally. They will catch you. And we are sitting down here, impoverished in poverty, while they will globe-trotting, chopping our national treasury, overtaxing us continuously when we are not seeing anything on ground. I don't do I am Hausa, I am Fulani anymore. I do Nigeria. And this battle to stand up for our country is a collective effort, whether we like it or not. We need to stand up for ourselves. That is why they brought it. I hope you read the cybercrime waiting. Did you read it, Sada? Hi! APC Chua. Right now, all I need everyone to do is anything APC. Wallahi, we have to. They don't want us together. They don't want us united. But there's a possibility this country can thrive. But it depends on we the people standing up from this lumber, instilling fear inside of us, enforcing hunger, depression on all of us. How is it that these people sleep at night? They are so comfortable. When are you not wondering why they are so comfortable? The way they are running things, how they are comfortable in standing up to look us in the eye and lie to us. Why are they comfortable? Because they've already finished. They think they finished their job. But the one thing I know, you see, the power of the people can crush whatever plans the devil has for us. Enough, we suffered enough now, my brother.
Swear.
We have suffered enough. All of us are feeling the pang of it. There's no room for cowardice now. Those voters card, we must go and find out why ANEC is doing all this quali. Which website? I beg, where are the places where we can register? New voters can register.
Omo George, you're welcome now.
My brother, let you be you.
Jare, thank you, my sister. Thank you. Try, Jare. Stay beautiful, Jare. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let me just add up to, wait, no, never go, Jaja, never go. I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
You don't go get visa for Japan, because I hear say them talk say for Japan, say Japan don't give Nigeria one city. Say if you as Tinubu go Japan, he say, which country are we in? They tell him, sir, we're in Japan. He say, Japan? He say, yes, okay. Tell Nigerians that we are going to, they are going to give us one city for them to come away. Hey, Nigeria! Japan came out and said it's a very big lie. It's a lie now. Japan came out today and said that they did not say they will give Nigeria any city, any visa. That is a lie. Say their hand no damn. If you by mistake go to the embassy, come, they go flog you if you don't get work. I swear, very big lie. You see, okay, just pause. Just pause. I'll be shouting their high inside you. Let me explain something to Nigerians now. When I started this live, I told you guys something. And I said, when APC threw that Lamba out, they knew that many Nigerians will not hear the rebuttal. If you go under the radar. So for many Nigerians now, that first lie APC gave us, that Tinubu went to Japan, and Japan have said that if you want to come to Nigeria, you can come for free. That is a free city for Nigeria. In fact, some APC people are here, so I'll ask them. Now I'll come in next. Let me ask you that question. That lie, that thing that they said, everybody, thank you, money, everybody ran with it. Even you, Judge, I said, you that you're well informed, you're using the internet, you don't even know that it was a lie. This morning, Japan came out and said it's a lie.
It makes sense. It didn't make sense because Japan cannot carry with all the bad names. Everybody is running away for as long as you're Nigeria, everybody doesn't want you around. At the rate things are going, I kept on wondering, Japan that is such a disciplined country. So why would you understand? Nothing was making sense. So but I did not question it. But then again, there was something up about it.
APC, come out. APC. Japan.
We are allowed to be sarcastic. We are. And it's sad. It's sad that the giant of Africa is now the midget of Africa. Unfortunately, thanks to that. Thanks to all of us. One contributor. That's the truth. And if we don't arise from this, honestly speaking, Abu Japan, they said part of my ancestry, they came through camels. I would trace those camels and trace my roots. My force.
All right, my sister. Thank you very much. Thank you. Dauda, my brother, unmute your mic. Dauda.
Yes. Hello,
Dauda, me, you are go first start with question. Why do you people love to lie in that party called APC? Why? Just please. Why do you people enjoy? What is it? What is the benefit of you people lying to them? Is it that people don't know that? Is it that people don't know that we will go and do the research, or that people don't know that these lies will be exposed or something? I just want to know. Please tell me why you people love lying to Nigerians.
I'll come to your question, but I have a series of responses just to give, and then I'll come back to this question.
No, answer this question first before you go into other responses.
Those who lie, they are on their own.
I'm talking about APC that you represent.
I know that Japan made a special offer regarding cultural exchange, but not like, Nigerian guys open a contact visa. Maybe there are many times that the spokesperson in presidencies have.
Please explain what you mean by cultural exchange, please.
That Nigerian is for culture, is to enhance their cultural tourism. You understand? To also make money and then exchange skills between Nigeria, but not like open a wide visa program for Nigerian youth to start. For me, I don't see anything good in that because our president Tinubu is trying to fix the economy and create job for the people. So why will he be going to sign an agreement or pack his suit? Who will come and do the work that he's creating? He's only opening schools, giving them free scholarship, vocational education, because companies are coming to Nigeria.
Hey, Dauda. Oh boy. Dauda, don't worry. Wait, make I start your time. I will start time again. Let me cancel your time. Give me 5 minutes again. I will give you 5 minutes. Hey, APC power. Oh, look at him now, Bossa. Not too much.
No, we are not like. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. If you go to France, there's a company called Capgemini. That company has over 200 and something workers. 170 of those workers are in India. But the company is in France. That is the kind of youth. When the president went to Brazil to say youth, we have youth in Nigeria. It's technological exchange. You don't have to leave Nigeria. When you go into certain partnerships, they will bring them. So, like all these consultation services, you don't need to leave the country. It's not about, Japa. This one, I don't know, it's a misannouncement.
Okay. It's a misannouncement. That's okay.
Japan, just as you said, I'm not going to lie. Japan too have come to clarify it. That this is for cultural exchange. That's nothing to do. People can come out.
Dauda, you people went to UAE.
When can I respond now?
No, I want to remind you of them. UAE. Can you remember UAE?
UAE.
I
cannot, honestly.
You cannot remember you people came back and told us that UAE have removed visa ban.
See, let me tell you something. We that we are coming here to present cases on this platform, we are very, very articulate and accurate in what we are presenting. We are feeding Nigeria with truth. We that we are coming to this platform,
I dey wait for Archangel. Archangel send me DMs.
I don't like a situation where I know Tinubu is the man where I know Tinubu is the master strategist will not say that he's coming to announce achievement for Nigerian youth, and the achievement is that they are getting visa to Japan. I know, except if those people didn't get it. Everybody wants to say good about the president, and then the song may add song. But this one, the president himself will not buy this announcement. The president is trying to bring company to come to Nigeria to come and open company so that the people will get job. Why will he be saying
okay? Let me ask you another one. The president he said that it's not the president himself. Okay. Wait now. Dauda, is there corruption in Nigeria? Is there corruption in Nigeria?
Let me tell you what the president meant.
Don't tell me. I hear English. Why is Tinubu the only person that will speak? Is Tinubu speaking in parables? That if he speak, people have to interpret what he say. Is it Bulaba, Bala Blue? You put, we can hear now. Is have corruption ended in Nigeria? Simple, yes or no?
Saddam, Mr. Saddam.
Sir.
I want you to understand is this. The crime between central bank and subsidy, oil subsidy. We're talking of more than 100 trillion crime happening there. 100 trillion naira crime happening there. When you have somebody that has dismantled it, he will proudly say corruption has gone.
Hey! As Emu said that thing, we can jump from the chair, say, hey! we can shout.
No, let's be frank. People don't know. I know Tinubu land one after the other. What is coming? There are sources that when you listen, you look, you know what is going on. See, when Tinubu knows that there are leakages, there are corruption. He knows that. But when he said there's no corruption, you know the big corruption that Nigerians don't pity themselves. The big corruption that have been killing us are conducted. These people, this bank, the central bank and the subsidy people have finished our future 24 years from when subsidy was announced. Right? So, as I'm talking to you, for the president to remove subsidy and fought those smuggling corruption and then dealt with the issue of dollar manipulation, speculators in the central bank, it saved Nigeria more than 100 trillion. When Honorable Budaje during Buhari's time was saying that Emir Sirdam has amassed up to 70 trillion through charges and all these things, people didn't get. Well, Nigeria don't follow things, right? All those money, manipulation in the district. You are talking of 70 trillion, and then you have subsidy. When you have a president that has introduced a policy that has dismantled more than 100 trillion crime syndicate. You need to understand why he said so, but you are not giving my time.
No. Let me give you extra time. This one are
your questions. I have my 5 minutes to answer to get my presentation.
Take your 5 minutes. I'll start now.
All right. So now, this guy came. I want to explain some things. I know anytime I talk, people will think I'm lying, but go and find out. If you find anything lying, come and challenge me. I'll take it. I apologize. Still, this guy talked about the despotia, or I think it's the state of despotia.
Morocco, request the mic.
Right? When you take a look at that, when they said the president declared a state of emergency in Rivers State, it didn't please many people. But let's explain the reality. Let's forget about emotions and what he belongs to. Let's talk about the law of the land. All of us say one Nigeria to be lawful, right? Let's talk about the law of the land. If you say the president did it selfishly, but let's look at it through the lens of the law of the land. You see, the Supreme Court has made judgments. The Supreme Court has passed judgments, and that judgment said there will be for River State to be able to control.
Dauda, wait first. Dauda, what's it concern River State and my topic today? I'm talking about Japan scam, INEC scam, and insecurity in Southeast. What's it concern me and?
Okay, let me go back to INEC. You talked about INEC votes, some places declining, some places surging. Let me give you something. 2011, from that election to date, the total number of votes casted in Nigerian elections have declined. And I'll tell you why. In 2011, it was the Jonathan alone got 22 point something million votes. In 2015, it dropped, right? It got 12. Buhari got 15. In 2019, It dropped. When it got 15, Atiku got around 12. It was declining. Why? What was the factor? Before, in 2011, there was no card reader. In 2015, card reader was introduced, but guess what? The many millions of votes came from the north, even with card reader. Some places vote. Remember, Jonathan himself went to cast vote. He didn't capture him, right? Guess what happened? The north took advantage of the incidence form. What is the incidence form? Oh, you come, the card reader did not capture you. There's a form of incidence form that will state that, oh, this person came. So incidence form became the loophole that was used to generate votes that did not capture fingerprints.
Dauda, you spent 4 minutes. You spent
by the rule, right? And then in 2015, to Buhari's time now, 2023, it was now even e-transmission. So the number of votes has been declining ever since the introduction of card reader. If I have posted this to
Dauda, you're not telling us what we don't know. You're not telling us what we don't know. I'm asking you a question. I just read out the list. What's your dinner is this APC and Jaga Jaga?
now.
Wait. I'll sit back your 2 minutes to you. I read out the first week of online registration.
Yes.
First week of online registration, this INEC released, and they said Osun State have close to 400,000 people already registered online in 1 week. Yeah. Lagos, followed by Lagos. Let me just list the top 5 states for you. Osun State, 393,000, approximately 400,000.
Yeah.
Lagos, 222,000.
Yeah.
Followed by let me see, where is Ogun? Followed by Ogun State, 32,000. Then followed by FCT, 107,000. Then followed by Oyo State, 66,000. Are you see now that I want you to make you understand something? Nigerians are not stupid though. You see the problem I have with APC. I'm coming. I'm going to the question right now. You see my problem with APC is that I'm not even talking about you guys. I'm not talking about you put that support APC. I'm talking about the hierarchy, Tinubu and his gang of crooks. That they feel that Nigerians are stupid, like people that believe what they say. That you tell Nigerians in 1 week of registration that only Southwesterners are coming out in the hundreds of thousands to register for votes in the first week. Then in places like the Southeast, now 700 people they come out to register. 400 people. Wait, no. If this makes sense to you, Dauda, if this list makes sense to you,
Can I tell you why you shouldn't be afraid of that?
I don't even know what to say. Please continue. Let me give back your 2 minutes. But let me give you 3 minutes, please.
Let me tell you why you shouldn't be afraid of that.
My God.
I have told some people in northern Nigeria, I'm from the north, I'm a frank speaker. I said, if they introduce electronic voting, the millions of votes that are coming from some polling units, I said, in fact, some polling units will close. If they introduce electronic voting machine, some polling unit, take it from me today, will close because we will not know that they are not in existence. So what am I trying to say? You see that number? I don't know why you people are scared. You see, if you go to the total number of registered voters in Nigeria, it's far way more than what we cast. 70-something million, 80-something million total votes, right? What am I trying to say? No matter how you do that, when you go for voting, it is only one person that machine will capture. Only one time. You cannot beat it. So whatever you are seeing that number, just know that if it is real people, the number will reflect. If it is not real people, the number will be weeded away. So I don't know why you are alarming at this moment. This is 2025.
Dauda.
You started the campaign.
Dauda.
They are just doing jolly now.
Dauda. Let's forget about the voting process, because before the voting process, it can be because APC are actually under Tinubu, they're actually pushing so that there will be no use of PVC next elections. Have you heard about that or not? Yes or no?
Where is the source coming from?
Now. Dauda, you don't hear about them on yes or no?
I've not heard anything.
Please, if you're in the comment section, what I just said right now is new news to you of APC proposing let there not be PVC in 2027. Please comment in the comment section, please. Let it be that either I'm too aware or the other is uninformed. Let's see in the comment section, please. If this is the first time you're hearing it, that APC are proposing no PVC in 2027, please. Oh yeah, look at it. It's in the last topic already. Somebody else says so. Dauda, look at please.
Which last topic? Let me put the source there. I'll click on it and go.
Mahmoud Tokam. Just look, read the comment section.
Okay, I'll verify. I'm being frank. I'm not ready.
Okay, you will go and verify.
Yeah.
The last time I told you to go and verify whether Tinubu built one bridge in Lagos, you want to have Tinubu, which bridge did Tinubu build in Lagos?
Did you come? I've never seen. I've not seen you again since then.
Okay, tell me, have you verified now which bridge did Tinubu build in Lagos?
You limit the topic to what we are discussing.
My brother, don't worry, I'll come back to you. I like you here. Stay with me. Stay with me. Let's bring your other people. Just stay with me. Stay with me. Thank you very much. All right, critical thinker. Thank you guys. About 100,000 likes already. You guys are amazing. Let's go. Please, guys, if you're on X, we have over 600 of you right now on X. Please, let's repost the live. If you want to join the conversation, want to contribute, you can drop a comment down there. I'll be reading your comments, or you can come to TikTok and request the live and request the mic. We're only streaming this live straight from TikTok. It's actually a TikTok show. So for those that are just meeting us for the first time, we are out here every day in Nigerian time, 9 p.m. to talk about our country. Today, we're talking about the Japan scam. In case you don't know what I mean by the Japan scam, probably you heard yesterday, because any news you see APC drop on the media, please, I always say give it 48 hours before you respond to the news. No matter the news we hear, they tell you, APC tell you, don't go and jump. Hey, calm down first. Drink water. If you drink juice, give it 48 hours. You will not hear the real news. So many of you that heard APC told people yesterday that Japan have opened up a city. They went to that Japan gave Nigeria a city for Nigerians to come in and come. Come, Nigerians, come. Free skilled workers, come. If you go to Japan embassy, if they catch Japan listed and say they catch you in the embassy, then go use cutlass pursue you. Don't come, oh, it's a lie. For people that don't hear that one, because I know many people will not say it, they will not carry it. I'm saying it right now, so people should know. Na Lamba, na APC Lamba, sponsored by Dauda and Co. All right, let me bring you my brother critical thinker. Guys, let's keep the likes coming up. Please share the live. If you enjoy what we're doing here, share the live. Let's go into the conversation. Critical thinker, welcome.
Good evening. Thank you so much, my brother. It was nice of you to get, first of all, I want to say it's good to always get some rest. Yeah, I Field Marshal, so we need you recharge, because the battle ahead is going to be just a long one. So always look out for yourself. And I'm going to start my conversation with this INEC scam, because Dauda raised some very interesting points. Now, if indeed Osun State registers 400,000 new voters in 2025, what is so peculiar about, what is so unique about Osun State? If they even said Lagos State, I can't believe. But Osun State, why Osun State? You see, APC are not very smart, and we know the game they are trying to play. But the only advice I have for Nigerians is the only way we will defeat APC is to overwhelm the system when it comes to INEC. We did that in 2025, but we didn't follow it to the end. We have to overwhelm the system. If we keep on doing what we did, which is we did half the job, but we didn't do the other half, then we are not going to succeed. APC would never put any laws that will undermine them or will take them out from power. We are the ones that would have to force them to leave power. So for anyone that is worried or afraid, for me, fear is not an action plan. Action is. So fear in itself does not do anything. If you are worried, then take your worry, either to take it to God, or you have a group of like-minded people. You come together and say, this is what the issues are. Our country is this way. What can we do to get us to where we want to do? We should not worry, because worry is not a tactic. APC don't worry. They implement.
Facts.
They implement. So we should stop this whole idea of worry. Now, I would segue a bit to the IPOB issue. You see, I am not an Igbo man, but even if I'm not an Igbo man, it doesn't mean that my heart does not bleed when I see what happens in the East. Any well-meaning Nigerian or anybody that has a conscience will know that I know a lot of Igbo people. Yes, there are people that support the agitation. And any civilized society, there are agitations. In Spain, they have the Basque region. Even in the UK, they have Northern Ireland. In France, they have the Corsican region. You have, what's this island? You have, not Nice, San something. San Monaco, Monte Carlo.
Monte Carlo.
People, yeah, so people, there are different agitations, but it's the nature of the agitations and the ripple effect it has on the society. Business in the eastern part of Nigeria has stagnated since this Monday thing where you sit at home. Right now, let all like-minded Nigerians come together. You may not be in support of Nigeria, but we have to come together to fight our common enemy. And whether we like it or not, our common enemy, it might have different heads. It's still the same thing, and it's APC. So whether you're an IPOB agitator, or you're an Undiluted agitator, or you even see, I don't know if there's Niger Delta agitation, but even say there is the Niger Delta agitation, an island is only useless by itself. But with water, an island is something beautiful. It's when we come together, we can do something good. Nigeria, let us come together, because let me say this, and I'm not one to say, I'm looking at 2027 as the last stand for Nigeria. After 2027, there is no country. Forget Nigeria. Nigeria will cease to exist. The powers that be have already done in such a way that they do not want Nigeria to succeed. About 7 or 8 months ago, David Hinde posted something on a chapter of a book on people that go back and look about what the CIA and people of that like think Nigeria will be after the 2013 election. They don't expect Nigeria to exist by then. That's already their master plan. So there are two things we can do. We can fall into the hand, or we can fight for the heart of our country. Me, I am going to fight with everything I have to save the soul of that country, because Nigeria is the only country I have. Nigeria is the only country that I'm going to do what I have to do to make sure that we get that country back. So, Nigerians, let us work together. The likes of Dauda, you're my brother. You might have a job to do. You might come here and misrepresent things. But in the heart of hearts, you know that Nigeria is not working. What APC did to Nigeria is the biggest marketing ever in this world. How can you go to an international conference and you're saying you're waiting for a conference to commission to cut ribbon? Do you know the level of mediocrity that APC have carried out here? How can you say that everything in Nigeria is cut ribbon? You know how much has it spent on Esther Code to go to these places where people ravish in poverty? Enough is enough. My time has elapsed. Thank you so much, Emir Sirdam. Take care and all the best.
Critical, thank you very much. If you want to add something, I beg, please. I can still give you time, but
let me just
please go on.
Just finish on this note. This race is not for the swift. APC, you might seem like you are making headway, but see, 2023 was different, because 2023 was mostly the obedient. 2027 is going to be Nigerians. All Nigerians. Sirdam, your story yesterday of what Nigeria did to you was very touching. And everyone has their own experience of what Nigeria has done to them. So it will be Nigerians versus APC. Those that choose to stand with APC, know by doing so, they are standing against Nigerians. And we will do everything to fight for that soul of that country. Thank you so much. for giving me time to speak.
God bless you, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wonderful submission there. Thank you. I think I'm still going to have that space, our Nigerian story, where Nigerians, every Nigerian can come up and tell a Nigerian story, how Nigeria has been so good for you, how Nigeria have helped you, how you have survived, how you became your billionaire in Nigeria, how Nigeria have wrecked you, how Nigeria have destroyed you, how, let's tell that Nigerian story. And I say this, 10 years is what I've given APC. I keep reminding Nigerians, 10 years of our lives. 10 years of our lives. Many of us were in our 20s when APC came to power. Many of us are in our 30s. Many of us were in our 40s. Many of us were in our 50s when APC came to power. Many of us, how old? We give 10 extra years of our lives. 10 years is enough to turn any society around, any country around. 10 years is enough time. It's too much time. It's too much time. 10 years. And we gave them 10 years and they have wasted 10 years of our lives. Instead, now civilians, now they pursue kidnappers. They put them for video. VDM, they pursue kidnappers, they put them for video under APC. Nigeria is unsafe. We are now the poverty capital of the world under APC. Countries like Bangladesh, that will be India population is 1. Kai, feel better for APC. I know, let me say the cost now. I'm not talking the supporter. I'm talking about those people that are in power, not the supporters. India population is 1.4 billion people. 1.4 billion people. We have more poor people in Nigeria than in India. Under APC. This is a country where we say, before APC came to power, we were shopping off. We were in Nigeria, we were shopping offline. The middle class were going on vacation before APC came to power. Middle class go there as a banker, you go set your time summer, you carry your wife and your children, go vacation for London or for any European country, chill 2-3 weeks, come back Nigeria, continue your work. You can afford to buy a new car. As a middle class, everything was going well. Students, I was in university with the entire flight, 8,500 naira. Same flight today is over 300,000 naira. These people came in and destroyed this country. In 10 years, they have destroyed this country. In 10 years, they have scattered this place. And they still have the audacity to tell Nigerians that we are irrational. We should not complain. They are doing well. Hi. But if not juju, we go see the power of that juju in 2027. If Jesus Christ have not come, now there I live. I am the resurrection.
Yeah, happy to see you guys, man. Talking about Nigeria is so funny. So, but I think you guys are like too political idea about talking about APC. You can change, you can switch party, but you can't switch the people. So the party is not the problem, to my own opinion, because each and every one of them, political Nigerian, you can see that they can switch party at any time, PDP, APC, or so the problem is just from the foundation. So the foundation is really bad. So we need to stop saying APC, PDP, ADC, all these things are just nonsense. At any time, they are all one clique and one political bandits, I can talk, ripping the country with just a pen and making life miserable for people. Since my own opinion and my own point of view of saying things, since Nigeria went to democracy, it has never been the same, and it has only been from worse to worse. We keep saying it go better, but it's keep going from fry pan to fire, from fry pan to fire. So you can say it's not the political party. Whether you change political party from anywhere without changing the people, you're still getting one people. You can see Atiku have gone from all the parties you can see, and he's still working from all the parties to the party. So the problem is us to wake up consciously, mindfully, educationally, and wisely, and know what do we really want. Because if you look Nigerian, we doesn't know what we really want. We are just running a cycle. And when we run the cycle, we'll come back to one spot again and we still complain again. Tinubu, this. No, I think that's not the problem. Nigerians, we focus too much on the president. Too much. Forget about every leader. Every leader in a democracy ruling country matters a lot. Your councillor matters a lot. We need to start holding people responsible from the roots to the top, because Nigerians have already focused on president entirely, forget about the governors. And the governors are the more corrupt people there in the nation. So you can see, if we talk about INEC again, and on my own point of view, I don't say I was going to criticize it because we don't know.
The resurrection, please pass. Pam. What I don't like is gaslighting, right? I'll sit back here 2 minutes for you, please. You will not come here and gaslight me or gaslight Nigerians, please, eh? Did any governor come out and say subsidy is gone on election day, on the day of inauguration? Please answer me.
That's what I'm telling you.
Just answer me. Answer me, please. Yes or no? Name the governor that came out and said subsidy is gone.
No.
Name the governor that can make economic policies that will affect every Nigerian.
I'm not criticizing political party.
Name the governor that you're telling me to hold responsible that can create economic policies that will affect me as a Nigerian. Tell me the governor.
I don't know. I don't stay in Nigeria.
My brother, that's the problem. You're not going in Nigeria. And you don't even follow what happened in Nigeria. You come out here to want to gas. No, calm down. Let me educate you, please. If you don't answer, I can educate you for you to understand why we hold the presidency, to account. The Nigerian president is one of the strongest offices in the world. The president of Nigeria has the power. The president of Nigeria freaking took out a governor because the governor is not subservient to the person that helped him rig an election in the last elections. So the governor was doing well for the people of Rivers State, but the presidency said, no, I have to take you out so that Wike can be happy. The presidency is the one that is in charge of policies, implementation of policies in the country that affects the whole economy of the country in general. And if a governor is stealing, governors are looting money, Tinubu have not removed them. Governors are there, their states are going around down by no, calm down, sir. No, please calm down, please mute your mic, please don't unmute your mic. I'll just throw you out of here, please. You have, when it comes to you, speak. Governors are watching their states being run down by bandits. The president has not removed them, but the president removed a working governor. Why? Because the governor refused to cede the state allocation to his minister. And you come out here and tell me that why Nigerians not calling, why we should be holding from councillor? Which year councillor? Which year councillor for Nigeria fit change even his constituency? When people want to side, when people want to protect this crook in Aso Rock, people always find a way to tell us to take our eyes away from the presidency. How? Please, people should stop this nonsense. You want to defend Tinubu, come out here and defend Tinubu and what he's doing in the country. Don't come and tell Nigerians to focus on governors. When people were dragging Jonathan and tearing his pants up and down, you forgot you had governors?
I think we're in the same page. I'm not criticizing. I'm not saying Tinubu is the best governor. What I'm trying to let you know, I think you're too more harsh. I'm talking about for us as the people to start holding every elected official.
My brother, I don't have power to hold every. I'm holding the one that I can hold, which is the president. If I hold the president for him in balls, he should hold the governors. He should hold the governors. Should hold it. They don't tell Nigerians we should leave. We should leave the most important thing that is destroying us and go and focus on. You have cancer and your head is paining you. Say, I'm taking paracetamol. No, don't do that, my brother. Please don't do that. Let me give you back your 3 minutes. Please go on.
Give you enlightenment of how you see the policy work. So I don't know, if we keep holding president, we don't focus on the elected official. It's still the same thing.
Saddam, can I come in?
No. Who is that?
Is Dauda?
Dauda, wait, I beg, wait. Dauda, don't worry, I'll come to you after him. Please, the resolution, just finish your this thing. Let's move on. Go on.
So Tinubu is the worst president at this state. I know, everybody know. What I'm trying to let you guys know is time for us to wake up and to know what we really want. Because as a country, we need to make policy, we ourselves as a people, to make the government enforce the policy. And you are talking about INEC. INEC don't supposed to be a president appointment issue. This is something that we need to make a policy that we need to choose our own INEC official. This is the referee. So we put rules and regulations and make them in the Senate or in the House of Reps to vote on this thing that we are the one to choose our own elected official. I stay in a foreign country, so we make a decision of choosing our own area elected election official, not the governor, not anybody. We make that decision as a people. And when we find any faulty, we demand him to be sacked. So when the president, if we allow the president or any government making an election official for us to, what do you expect? If I can appoint INEC chairman, what do you expect? You expect for him to do my job, not your job. So this is where the problem is. If we are going to change anything in that country, we need to start from the grassroots first to start making change. But you can't change something from the top. You can't build house from the top. You need to go to the same things to the top. But we can't just continue holding the top. Nigeria, we have been holding president accountability as everything still happens from fry pan to fire, But we all forget the foundation, where the foundation is roots. So that's something I'm trying to tell you. On my own side, I don't know whether APC or PDP or this. To my own point of view, I see them as one. Because Atiku, if you see Atiku have changed political party. We don't need to change party. We need to change the people.
Thank you, my brother. I still vehemently disagree with what you're saying. Party matters a lot. You can be in a party, but the ideology of the party doesn't work with you, and you leave that party. APC is a gathering of criminals, for criminals, run by criminals. That's what APC represents in Nigeria. And if you're staying in APC, you have to be a criminal to be in APC. APC, since they came into power, Nigeria have gone from bad to worse. You can never ever separate that party. Look at all the states that are running. The same thing. The same MO across every state APC have gotten power. It is the same MO. Criminality upon criminality. So don't tell me that they are not the same thing, please. I could buy bread. No, I'm coming.
Political party of APC. What about Wiki? Wiki is PDP. But Wiki is for
Wiki is a hydra-headed monster. He's in you never even know say they don't there's APC and there's PD APC. You don't know. You don't know when Tinubu say God bless PD APC.
The political party is the people.
My brother, it is both. It is both. I'm not going. Two truths can exist. I'm not going to shield one. You're not going to come and tell that it is no. APC is a criminal vehicle. It is both. Don't give me. In fact, Canada have come out and said that a terrorist organization. Abi, did you not hear that one?
Canada say APC and PDP are terrorist organizations.
Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
I hear it.
Do you agree with it? Do you agree?
Quite sure.
So then why you not coming here and say that it's not the party?
What I'm trying to tell you is we need not the party, we need to change the people. Like Peter Obi, I was voting for Peter Obi at that time because of his capacity and intellectual or something like not that is best.
My brother.
We need to change people.
My brother, we need to change the people. But you cannot. You are asking me to read the constitution. How do you change the people in Nigeria? Do we run independent candidates in Nigeria? Resurrection. Are there independent candidates in Nigeria?
They are not independent candidates.
Candidates run through what?
They must run in a political party.
You don't come back to where I done these things now. You must run through a political party. And the party called APC only field criminals. Only platform criminals.
We will PDP feel criminal?
No. PDP, no. You can. I'm using the trajectory of a party. PDP feel both good and bad. You can look at PDP and you can call governors that performed. You can look at PDP and you can call criminals in PDP. PDP feels both good and bad. APC feels only bad. There is nothing good that can come out from PDP, from APC. Can you name one?
We are trying to fix something in Nigeria. We should not choose sides.
I'm not choosing sides. I'm giving no. I'm giving you based on no, my brother. I'm speaking based on facts. If you have a contrary facts, what I'm saying, present it on the table. Can I ask you a question, please? Answer me, please. Nigeria under Goodluck Jonathan and Nigeria now, which one was better?
We know Nigeria under Goodluck was better, and we know everything was going fine. Still, it's still not the best.
Pause. If Nigeria under Goodluck was better than Nigeria under APC, under Buhari, Nigeria under Goodluck and Nigeria under Buhari, which one was better?
Still, Jonathan time was better.
So Jonathan was better than Buhari, and Jonathan was better than Tinubu. Jonathan was the PDP. Wait. Jonathan was the PDP president. So at least we can set the trajectory. It's not as if I was saying Jonathan was perfect, or I'm saying that I'm even going to support Jonathan. Like Jonathan did not have his own problems. He had his problems. He had his challenges. He had his issues. Jonathan was not a perfect government, but at least you can attribute some good things to the Jonathan government in 5 years. And I'm counting 10 years of APC in power. Can you name one good thing under APC that Nigerians that went positive? Name one thing under APC in 10 years that we went from negative to positive. You're not audible. I can't hear you. I'll open the mic.
Actually, since I don't stay in that country, I actually don't know, but I still worry about Nigerian state of being.
Don't you have people back in Nigeria? Don't you have people back in Nigeria?
I do. I have people.
If you have people back in Nigeria, you don't have to say Nigeria too. I don't stay in Australia, but I know things happen in Australia. I don't stay in America, but I know things happen in America. The world is a global village as we speak right now. You can pick up information from the social media, from in the internet. In fact, there are so many AI tools that can make things so easy for you. Simple conversations we're having right now. Nigeria under PDP and Nigeria under APC. Is it not 7-up? Is it not the difference? Is the difference not clear?
Can I say this clarity?
No, Dauda, I don't want you. Your own is going to come and give me more lies. Please. Keep it. I'll come to you when I'm ready for you.
I'm not telling you Nigeria during Jonathan and President Tinubu. Now we have to check how things change. The world is changing and everything is changing.
Are there countries in the world that things are not getting better in their countries?
Things are getting better in most countries, depending on how they want to make it get better. What I'm trying to tell
please,
you is...
let me ask you one question. Which country are you in, please?
I'm in the United States.
You're in the United States. A vehicle, a car you bought in 2015 in the United States, is it costlier today or cheaper today?
And due to the current situation of the tariff now, I think it's a little bit more higher, a little bit.
I mean a car, a 2015 model car you bought in 2015. The price of that car in 2015, where you are right now, in 2015, and that price today, is it going to be the same or lesser?
No, it's going to be higher.
So the 2015 car is going to be more expensive than it is today?
No, 2015 car, it depreciates. You're talking about...
Exactly, it depreciates. It's cheaper, it depreciates. But in Nigeria, a car that I bought in 2015 is costlier than it is today. Can you explain the math for me?
It's because of the dollar rate. You know, Nigerian, we
The dollar rate. What led to the dollar rate?
I think it's the policy. I'm not telling you.
You're now saying those things that I've been saying here since. It's the policies of the government.
Yeah, I know it's the policy, but what I'm trying to tell you is not to put the blame on one government only. The whole government that have come to Nigeria, they're fucked up because Nigeria not supposed to be in this state that we are right now because we're really backward, not move forward. So anytime we always say we get new government, all these things, we always say things go better, things go better. Since from the time of Abacha, Ugo Abacha time is more better than Goodluck Jonathan time. We all know.
I'm not disputing the fact that we have been on a descending slope. I'm not disputing that fact with you. But what I'm telling you is that when APC came, APC accelerated our descension to the point of no return that in 10 years, they have taken us back to 1940.
Yeah, the damage that the APC government, especially Tinubu policy, most of the policy that you have taken, it will take decades for us to be able to clean it up. And any president that, whether it's Peter, whether you call Jesus to come and fix Nigeria now, it will take time because of the policy. Policy, you can't just make policy one time and you expect that policy to happen. Any situation that you are making policy now, expect that policy to take place maybe in 2 years' time before you start seeing the benefit, because it's policy as seed that you sow. You can't just make things and you think tomorrow you start getting better. I was really annoyed about the president just came and the first day he says subsidy is gone, subsidy is just gone, without you having something of replacing. How can you counter this thing to be able for the people to be able to, okay, this thing is gone, for us to see, to put ourselves in a mood before the policy kick.
All right, organization. No, please. My brother, no, please.
Actually died as a result of that policy. Like this guy made his announcement and the next day.
Velele, please, my brother, don't do that. Please, just hold it. I don't want here to be rowdy. When it comes to you, I'll allow you to speak, please. I beg you, get why. Resurrection, just hold it there. Let me bring in somebody else. I'll come back to you. Let's pass the mic to another person so we don't hog it for long. But thank you so much. Thank you for your own depth of knowledge. Let me bring in my other APC brother. Omo George, how far? No verse, and I don't hang you here well.
Hello, Sirdam.
Omo George, how far now? You don't go get your Japan visa?
We thank God we don't pass that level. Sirdam, do you know you are trying to outdo Alex Jones?
Who?
You.
I'm trying to outdo who?
Alex Jones.
Who be Alex Jones?
Yeah, that conspirator. You don't please. He has a world record for conspiracy.
So what I'm saying is conspiracy.
You have gotten to the realm of conspiracy. You bring, you just look the whole trouble of the whole world. You just tight. You just say, okay, let me make it a neck shake and hang on Tinubu's neck. Oh, you are doing well, my brother.
Hey, ABC,
So that is just the way I will start it on a light note. We are going to still have our disagreement on issues, but I want us to have this MOU. You will allow me express my thoughts. You will not shut me down.
No.
Are we going to have an agreement on that?
No. The agreement is based on if you're not going to throw me lamba. If you're not going to give me lamba, I allow you to shoot. But if I see lamba and the lamba hits me, I gas report, and I'll see you back your time. Don't worry. In fact, let me start your time from 5 minutes now. So I see you're taking like 2 minutes, but you see in my good spirit, let me end your time and start it again. I'll start. I'll give you 5 minutes. I will patronize you.
Okay, let's talk. What do we have on the table today? Let's discuss today's table. On the these issues one after the other. I would like you to do a kind of quick recap of the main thing you want us to talk about.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his gang came out and told the Nigerians that we came out from Japan, and Japan had now said that we are giving people free visa. In fact, we have created a city for Nigerians with skill to come to Japan free. And Japan came out today and said it's a very big lie, that we did not say anything like that, that people should stop using our name to lie.
Okay.
One.
The second one.
Now that man, you go fight to come on boxers for here, we go fight to. Second one, INEC released the list of registered voters, PVC, and the top five states are all from the southwest, apart from maybe FCT. Osun State have over close to 400,000 people have registered to vote. Osun State, on those Lagos have over 220-something thousand people registered to vote. Ondo have over 130-something thousand registered to vote. Oyo have over 60-something thousand registered to vote. While other regions, like in the southeast have Ebonyi have 227 people.
Remember to pause my time because
I'll start your time for you from beginning. Okay. Southeast, this thing, Imo have 400 people. No Anambra, because they say Anambra people have elections. Which other state? Abe have like 700 people. So in Southwest, they are doing hundreds of thousands. In the Southeast, they are doing hundreds. In the North, they are doing 6,000. And the other state, Gombe, 4,000. Other 2,000. But only Southwest are registering to vote. The same way we have been seeing Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government do magic in WAEC, in JAM, changing the result from the southeast. We are seeing the same thing playing in INEC again under this government. And finally, I talked about the insecurity in the southeast. And I tied it all back to the major beneficiary of a scattered southeast, a disunited southeast, a region that is volatile. The main beneficiary is APC, because that region it's not APC, it's Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because no matter the magic Bola Ahmed Tinubu want to do, he can never win any vote in the southeast. So it's best the southeast don't get votes. And the reason why he has not tamed the insecurity in the southeast today is because he knows that it is good for him if the southeast remains volatile. This is not conspiracy. This is truth. If you only dip it in. Let me start your time in 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Sirdam. I would like to talk more on the one that affects the lives of Nigerians. You get what I mean? Rather than the other ones, which I think the one that affects the lives of Nigerians is the southeast insecurity. You see, we are humans and we have these tendencies of always shifting blames. We hate to reflect on our own flaws first. This insecurity in the southeast is a bit shameful to me from a people that I so much respect in terms of intellectual IQ to fall for this kind of situation again. Especially having seen it played out in the north. When this group of separatists, when they started in the north, the northern people felt they are here to save them. They ended up becoming a terrorist, organization through their lives. I think the southeast should have been smarter to see that, in which they shouldn't have allowed it in any way or form. In developed world, they say you see something, you say something. Security starts from every one of us. If people around a community thinks young men smoking hen, not shouting, hey, Biafra, Biafra, what's the best deal? I think that is wrong. So, to me, they have some level of fault to take on this issue. People should have seen and people should work on improving their society. That is one. When there is no kind of latent support from a society, large-scale criminality can't work. That is just the truth. It's a universal truth. Now, for the political angle to it, politicians will remain politicians. As you said, that Tinubu is a beneficiary of an unstable Southeast politically. They can be true to it. But however, he sworn an oath to protect the people of Nigeria. So he has a responsibility to keep the place safe. However, we should not absolve the people of that region of their responsibilities to be safe. Until we get to that point when people of note start talking to the people in that region, like stop harboring these people, there will not be solution. That is the way I would like to just end it on that. Concerning the INEC stuff, he said they have more number of voters, so registered voters. There is a system in place. We should allow it to run its course, except you mean those fictitious citizens will still get their thumb being printed. So, and also, what is the motivation from probably Southwest? They have their son, they are being mobilized. Others might not have that. So, it's possible, but you cannot really, what you cannot really defend in a court of law, there is little or nothing you can say to people about it. You can prove it. So, that is it. And for the Japan issue, first of all, that was where I started with the assumption that you wanted to outdo Alex Jones and all those stuff. Like, you just stabbed the whole thing and said, yeah, Tinubu said people should leave the country and all this stuff. I think it is not going to work. Nigerians are in the habit of getting their news from unverified sources, especially from Facebook, social media. Some of the details are not well spelled out. Cultural exchange is not something strange in developed countries. People have cultural exchange from home at almost every now and then. So, someone thinking cultural exchange is a direct visa, I think he should check some other things about his level of education. So that is just the way I would like to see. Now, Saddam, I want to stay within the time he gave me. So that is it. What do you have to say?
All right, thank you very much, my brother. No, I won't say you made some sense. Why you jumped you jumped the trap, and I people said for yourself. I did not come out and say Tinubu said this. It is what you came out from APC that Japan have now allowed Nigerians that there's a city for Nigerians to come. What is called as is it Karashika? I mean, something. That Nigerians can apply for free skill. And you guys ran with it. You were selling it to Nigerians as one of Tinubu's attributes. I mean, why should Japan come out and debunk it, first of all?
Because they can be, we can.
Thank you, Kizarazu.
The same thing we just said 5 minutes ago.
Wait, no, I'm George, wait. Yeah. Let me break this down for you. You see how why I they catch you now. If me, I'm a nobody. I'm just someone just open my platform. We're not doing our thousands here, just they shout.
Okay, you have 121,000 people listening.
Wait. Let me explain something to you. Wait, let me explain something to you. Wait, I want to explain something to you. When I say what I'm saying, right? I do not represent anybody. I don't represent the government of Nigeria. So whatever I say, if I come out and say America is crazy, I'm not speaking for Nigerian government. American government will not respond to me. The reason why Japan came out with a statement was because the lies that was coming out from the presidency of Nigeria. So they had to put a stop to it. If it was just some blogs, normal everyday what do you call it, Instablog and the rest. What the hell is Japan's business with Instablog? There are so many propaganda APC have given Nigerians every day. Nobody responds to it. But for Japan to come out is because it was a publication from the presidency. That's why they also have to respond to this. You should not even take it as an L of the government.
If it's from the presidency, they dropped the ball.
Yeah, it's not if it was from the president. That was why Japan responded. No, Omo George, you should not be surprised now. It's not a new thing. It's not the first time. It's not the second time. It's not the third time. Should I name them for you under the streets of Tinubu already?
Those things that no, let's talk about those things that affect the life of our people.
No, wait.
Affects them. Insecurity affects us. This Japan is one of those tabloid stories.
UAE visa ban. Did you not hear of it? When Tinubu came out and said Dubai they do UAE visa. Didn't you hear of it? And UAE came out and said it's a lie. Okay, let me ask you a question. Has corruption ended in Nigeria?
Corruption ended in Nigeria. It's a bit somehow because it's almost impossible for anybody to say corruption has ended in his country.
Oh, yeah, pause. Bola Ahmed Tinubu today speaking said corruption to Brazil. A Brazilian president told that as I tamed the Atlantic Ocean, I have also tamed corruption in Nigeria. There's no more corruption in Nigeria.
No, Saddam, you have a good command of English. You just finished what you said. You said Bola Tinubu said I tamed corruption. So why are we talking about it? So that means it was right.
So he has tamed. So you mean Bola Tinubu have tamed corruption in Nigeria? There's no more corruption in Nigeria.
Does that statement translate to what you submit? You made a submission of it. I have tamed. He
said no. I'm the one that is using tame. He said he has stopped corruption in Nigeria. There's no more corruption in Nigeria. Say you cannot believe me. Dauda, or mute. My sister, I see you. Dauda, am I lying? Am I lying? Did Bola Ahmed Tinubu say he has stopped corruption in Nigeria or not? No. Not what you said. Did Bola Ahmed Tinubu say he has stopped corruption in Nigeria or not? And don't give me explain now. No, Dauda, I am with your mind. Dauda, I just answer my question. Forget the explanation. I told you that I was Dauda, forget Dauda, no, don't do. Dauda, if I tell you to omit my committer, he'll answer what I want to answer. Please. Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not speak in Yoruba or in Hausa or in Igbo. He spoke English. We heard him speak. Please, BBC, are you here? BBC, please play the tape. Please play it. Please play it out. My brother will hear it.
Initially painful, but today the result is blossoming. It's getting clearer to the people. We have more money to the economy, no more corruption.
Off. No more corruption.
Saddam. You see, don't play that trick. Please, can you complete that statement?
No. Before I complete it, no. Did you hear Tinubu say no more corruption in Nigeria? Is there still? That's the question I asked you. I say, is there still corruption? No, I had to help. No, I'm not. I was even helping Tinubu. Okay. BBC, finish the tape. Finish it. Please start again from before that corruption side. Please start again from that side, please.
Make it clearer to the people. We have more money to the economy. No more corruption. We have the governor of Central Bank here. You don't have to know him before you get to the foreign exchange that your name. The speculators are out in our currency market. It's very important for businesses. Easy in, easy out.
Saddam, please, before we, one of these days, we will find ourselves in position of authority. That man was speaking in respect of the CBN.
How?
Yeah. Because he asked the governor of CBN from what you just played. So
I don't understand.
What he was saying was specific to a sector. It was
No. CBN governor was there to buttress. He had CBN governor as someone there to buttress his point.
Testify his point that there is no corruption in the forest system.
How? We had no. Oh my God! You see my problem. You see what I don't like with APC. You people always. If Tinubu say A, you people come and say he say ABC. The man came out and he said no more corruption in Nigeria. That's what he said. You know, we're not trying to say that this is. Are you trying to say that wait. Okay, oh my George, wait. Wait. Let me not agree with you. So you're trying to say that Tinubu said that no more corruption in the CBN, right?
Yeah, that was what he was saying.
Okay, good. So that means there's still corruption in other parts of the country.
Can corruption live for us? What are you talking about?
Okay, what has Tinubu done to fight corruption in other parts of the country?
Okay, let me tell you what he has done. What he has done is the same thing that has minimized corruption in the West, which is the tax law. By January, if that law is effectively followed, that is the foundation of corruption in Nigeria that Bola Tinubu broke.
The tax law. How do you bring in tax law and corruption? How does tax law stop a governor from stealing billions?
Okay, thank you for that. You see, one of the major things why Western politicians don't steal as much as possible is the tax law. It is difficult to prosecute you on corruption charges, but it's more easier to prosecute you on tax law. Whatsoever you have will fall under the tax law. If it's not income tax, it's gonna be on complaint tax. So there is almost nowhere to run.
Oh my George, my head they pain me. No. This is your no. Oh my George, you're saying River Niger, River Benue. These are two different rivers. Please.
I'm serious.
How do you bring in tax law and corruption?
My brother,
I just asked you a question now. How will the tax law stop Governor Wike from buying millions of houses worth millions of naira in America?
Okay, wait, let me explain. When you have money in your account, it is easy to get prosecuted.
Who tell you that these people keep this money in the account?
Hold on, my brother. It is easier to get prosecuted from income taxes than corruption charges. People on this platform can hear me. They know this. Most of your people, they live abroad. They understand the tax law. The tax law is what is holding anybody on the truth, because it has to fall in anything you have has to fall under the tax law. If it's a gift, there are places, especially in Europe, if you give someone more than 3,000 euros, you will have to pay taxes on that money. So when you are doing that, it's easier to prosecute you.
Omo George, I asked you a question. How will the tax, just explain to me like a novice, like a primary school student, because you are not banking that solving corruption is on the tax law. Explain to me as a primary school child how the tax law will stop Governor Amunike from stealing all the state budget of his state. Please explain it to me.
Because it's going to be very simple. face it, it's going to court.
Exactly. So let me now break it down to you, because maybe you don't know how Governor Monique operates, because you people are not acting as if we are now novice. Let me explain to you how Governor Monique is of APC, how they operate. I'm a governor, and I want to have, and I still, let me say, a budget of 7 billion, a project of 7 billion. That money first is why there's something called SPVs. I will never declare the money as my money. I give it to an SPV that push it out for me and go and bank it somewhere in Europe with a different name or alias, or even turn it to BTC, Bitcoin, that you cannot trace. There are millions of ways to launder money out of Nigeria that I don't understand how taxing can stop these things. How do you expect? How?
Okay, let me explain how it works in the West. Everything you have will either come in one of these few classes: company property, personal properties.
It's not in my, no, you're not getting it. I am not opening these companies in my name. I can, my cousin, my distant cousin can open. I can use my distant cousin. Why don't you see these things?
No, you hold on. That is you listening. You've not experienced this thing. We've experienced it. We understand this thing. Let me explain. That your distant cousin that has 7 million or 7 billion, he will have to come and explain. Is it from the company he is running? Did he pay company taxes? If he claims it is his personal fund, did he pay taxes on those things? So it is easier to prosecute people.
He will explain. I'm coming, please. I'm coming. Please, I'm coming. Please. Pardon my naivety, please. Pardon my naivety. So, my cousin that I have used to launder 17 billion, and he has kept it for me in the Swiss bank. You in Nigeria, he will explain it to you. How, please? How will you know first that? How will you know that he has 17 billion in Swiss bank?
That is why you use your platform to fight the governors too.
Before you move such money,
people in Switzerland need to explain how he get that money. Money can't just come to his account like that and say, you need to come explain to the
No, my brother. My brother, I don't want to say much, but I don't know anything about money laundering. Just leave it there. You see, Wike bought a house in America worth $2 million. You cannot take $50,000 and they will not arrest you. You cannot work in America with $50,000 now or $100,000 and they will not arrest you. But Wike bought cash, $2 million cash. They pay cash. You don't understand that the financial system, that there are ways that you cannot operate under, politicians operate under.
You see,
it has nothing to do with diplomatic, my brother. There are people. See, I don't want to say some things. On social media, but please, I plead with you people. Especially sometimes when I shout and I fight what I fight, is because of I know some things. I know people. Will be saying at their work. Your politicians launder money through small boys and girls in your country.
I know those things happen.
And they will clean the money swift that you will never find a trace. And they will collect their 10 or 20%, and they are balling.
Yeah, when I came to US, some people contacted me to do that. I blocked them. You understand? If they can launder money through me, and then they give me 20%. I know all those things happen, but here's the thing.
Dauda, tell me how this tax law now will stop this money laundering.
Listen, I just explained to you. You see, most of these things are run through shell companies. So either you're a shell company, so those are the laws that owes you. They are going to hold you easily with those things.
Like US has a foreign corrupt law. We are going to change our laws. Like foreign corrupt law. No, I'm coming. If you commit crime, the company outside your country, the US foreign corrupt law will hold your account.
Dauda, let me just help you people. Let me tell you how to stop corruption in Nigeria.
to explain that.
No. Let me tell you how to stop corruption. Wait, before no. You have your people have tried to explain. Let me help you people and tell you how to stop corruption in Nigeria. It's simple. Pass a death penalties law for corrupt officials in Nigeria. Listen to me. Pass a death penalty law for corrupt politicians in Nigeria.
Do you want to say my own submission is blood leakages?
When you start that first, politicians go first calm down first. They will first calm down. Come say, this presidency is serious. So wait, I'm coming. Then you make example of one or two of your ministers, because right now I've said here now, Omo George, can you name for me 10 APC ministers?
I saw you give someone that assignment the other time. I don't live there. I know. Hold on. I can still give you like 6, 7.
No,
if I want to.
No, Omo George, I need 10. 10.
You need 10. For what? Is it to validate your opinion?
It's not to validate my opinion. To show you that we are running the most corrupt, inept government ever. That you, as an APC supporter,
Can I give you a contrary reality?
No. I can, at the top of my head right now, I can name probably 7 or 8 Obasanjo ministers, and this was like some 16 years ago.
I see.
And why? It was because they were performing. If Tinubu's ministers are not performing now, they're just stealing money. Why haven't Tinubu made example of this minister, his failing ministers?
Wait, are you saying Festus is not doing something? Are you saying Bume Ojo is not doing something?
Two?
No,
Minister of Education.
Who?
I'm not trying to fulfill that. But you just probably disposed all of them.
No, that's why I said name 10 now. So I'm out of 53. I'm believing that maybe 10 are working.
That's why I want Sadan give me chance to talk.
No, how many of you want to talk? And I'm talking to Omo George. You want to talk? Wait. Let Omo George finish.
These answers are, if you want, does not have the rest. This one should push the rest.
Okay. We buy a combo. We buy a combo. It's a collabo. My MBC, I want to wait. Wait.
EFCC have recovered $366 million.
You said?
$million. From those people that claim they were repairing their identity. Do you know that one?
Where are the people?
You see, that is how they want to fight corruption, to bring them out and embarrass them. It's a different approach. They are investigating them. The FCC right now is even going to real estate where they are hiding the money. Real estate.
Surprisingly, I agree to the death penalty as the ultimate cure for Nigerian states.
Exactly.
But it will not hold, so we should focus on what.
Dauda, you know, say if you enter there, you don't go be still. Now why you the run from death penalty?
No, when I bring up, but you know, in the world, even civilized society, they don't go for that to fight corruption.
Nah, lie. China they do am. China executed a one of their officials last 2 months for stealing $42 billion. But you guys should wait. Let's move on. Omo George, please let me bring you other people in the conversation. Then I'll come back to you guys, please. Dauda, wait. Where we want to go? Make it wait. Wait to go. All of us will go together. Wait. BBC celebration. Welcome.
Good evening, Mr. Dan.
Welcome.
I don't tire for these people. I'm confused.
You're confused, though.
The gaslight thing, the revisionist history. I don't understand. Are we all seeing the same thing? Are we in alternative universes? I'm confused. Are we not all seeing what's happening? Why are we pretending? You know, if you want to defend stupidity, or if you want to defend evil, defend it with your chest. Defend it with your chest. Why are you trying to paint black as white or red or whatever? Our governors that are stealing up and down, are they pretending? They're not pretending. They're stealing with their chest. When they announced that Wike gave all of the land in Abuja to his sons, did he deny it? He didn't deny it. He said, yes, my sons are citizens. They're entitled to land just like you. So why are these APC people coming to try and stylishly make this thing look as if we're not all seeing the corruption that's happening? Your people are not denying it. So why are you denying it? They're stealing with their chest. So you too should be happy. Yes, I'm defending thieves. Own it with your chest. Why are you trying to deny what everybody is seeing? It doesn't make sense. It just makes you look foolish. None of these people can openly defend these people and not look stupid. And it's sad. It's sad. It's starting to look like mental illness. No, we're all, everybody has their senses, and with Japan for conference, your stand is empty. Kenya, how many people is in Kenya? Namibia, all these tiny, tiny countries are there presenting what their country has to offer. Nigeria's stand is empty. It was even a Nigerian, an APC member that exposed that APC were not there. And you're coming to defend. Come on. Let's be honest. All of this going to Brazil, going to, where did they go? Japan. All these places they're going to, they are going to go and beg for money for 2027. Let's stop pretending. Let's stop pretending. All the foreign investment, all the MOUs they've been sending, where's the money? Where is the money? Let's be honest with ourselves. If you want to defend foolishness, defend it with your chest. Stop coming to gaslight Nigerians and to try and do propaganda and you're saying Saddam is doing conspiracy theories. You people are doing conspiracy theories. This is the annoying thing about APC people. You people will do something and then you will turn around and point at the other person and say, no, you're the one that's doing it. You will tell lies and then you will call somebody else a liar. You will steal and then you will call somebody else a thief. Does it make sense? Own it with your chest. You are supporting thieves. Okay, fine. Support it with your chest and keep quiet. Stop trying to gaslight Nigerians and pretend that we're not all seeing the rubbish that is happening. The whole thing is annoying. We all heard our president say with his mouth, there is no more corruption in Nigeria. We all heard it. Nobody is deaf here. We all heard it. Even if you're deaf, you can put subtitles on YouTube and read it. We all heard it. You're coming to tell us, is it CBN? He said he's removing it from C. Okay, even if it's from CBN, look at all of the corruption that's happening with CBN. Look at the corruption that happened with eNaira. Look at the corruption that's happening with the devaluation of the Naira. What corruption have they removed from CBN? Please. Stop all this rubbish. Own it with your chest. You're supporting thieves. The end. Stop all of this that you're doing. It's annoying. My dear, that's just what I have to say.
Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you. I know now wait. I don't say this one will pay you. No. There's someone before you. Don't worry. I follow line, my brother. One more person before you. But before I come back to Innocent, can you hear me? Innocent, are you there? Before I come to Innocent, Dauda. Dauda, I want to ask. I want to. Tinubu said last week, and I am paraphrasing him, not quoting him. I'm paraphrasing him. Diasporans, please come back home. Nigeria is now good. Nigeria is now better. Come back home. Dauda,
Why? And Omo George, my brother, you two on the table. Why have you not hit that call? Why are you supporting Tinubu from abroad now? Why you never go back home to support Tinubu?
But I think there are more significant persons that we're supposed to respond to. So this one.
Innocent, I'll come to you. Now, just answer that question.
Our voice is not clearly allowed to articulate. This people like BBC will say they are making points. Allow us to analyze them and tell them, give them response.
Dauda, answer my question. Tinubu has fixed. Omo George also, yes. Omo George, this question is also for you. Tinubu said he has fixed Nigeria. That Nigeria is now working. No more corruption. No more every problem. That you, please, diasporans, come back home. Why are you people not back home? And that's just answer that question, please.
Thank you, Sirdam. Let me give you, I will say for myself personally. Today is 25, so less than a month ago, I was still in Nigeria. But there was something that shocked me. Most times, I visit Nigeria maybe 2-3 times a year. When I come around, the first thing I do is get about 100 liters of fuel. I put it down because I can't stay in the heat. Now, when I came this last time, something a bit surprising happened. I bought my usual fuel. I poured about 15 liters in the gen. I kept the remaining. Guess what? For the 3 weeks I was full, that 15 liters did not get exhausted.
Tinubu have changed his miracle fuel or what?
Because the light was more stable. It was as much as 22 hours. There was lights.
Wow, really?
I don't live in Lekki. I live in Ipaja, a suburb of Lagos.
22 hours. How much were you not paying for the light, please? That is band what? It's one band CBN you do.
Where I stay in Gombe, we enjoy that kind of light.
Band waiting.
I'm telling you.
When only ABC people they get this light. Oh. Wait now. Omo George, wait now. Why not do the rush? More than wait. I like when I say I like processor for my brain. I don't want processor for my brain. Omo George, wait. I beg. Omo George.
I'm serious. I'm giving you the location now. Ipaja, Lagos. I'm talking of Ipaja. So it's not even.
Sammy, they mad. wait, Omo George, wait. At what cost? Is it band what? You are in band what? Tell the band you're in. Band A, B, or C?
Yes.
You're in band what?
A.
Okay, you're in band A.
Yeah.
How much was the light?
I know that is where you want to go to. The issue is this. I lived in Nigeria when cell phone was 50,000 before it came to something affordable. Some of us, are the people that bought that phone for 50,000 with that stupid again. So,
please, Matt Felix, but he never reach Paja. Omo George.
I need to talk.
I'm serious.
Omo George, some people where they Paja say band A never reach Paja.
No, mind them. Ipaja Yobo, people ask the people around there. I will give you areas you will go to. You will find it there. I'm not like what do I have to gain from saying this? I was shocked. Like this light is becoming ridiculous. It was a bit scary.
Let us see. I know.
No, na collabo. Am I giving now that you are coming?
Sometimes.
Why are you not back? Now that why are you not back?
I'm talking. Are you hearing me?
I say, why are you not back in Nigeria?
Why am I not back in Nigeria? Now that Tinubu went around, I was telling businesses, come and open businesses, go signing on. Will they just start carrying their load and come? He has placed the ground. He has made the call. Wait for us.
Okay. That means there's a process of you returning back to Nigeria.
If by next year, you don't see us for Nigeria,
Then you ask us, why are we still here?
Okay,
Yes.
no problem.
But honestly, allow me. There are people that have spoken here that in their own presentation they think we don't know what.
Dauda, wait, because there are some wait. There are some people that are still going to speak that you respond to. So I just calm down, let these people speak before you respond to all of them. Please. I know what I'm saying. Let me allow these next two people speak, then I will now open up the floor for everybody to come back. Let me, the people that have been here that have not spoken for long, please. Innocent, come in, please. Innocent, unmute your mic, please.
Hey, Saddam, sorry. I defined where the mute button is since. See, first of all, let me talk about this Japan scam.
Belele, you're next, so please, my brother. Go on, Innocent.
This is not the first time APC is doing something like this. At all, this is not the first time they're doing something like this. And it is really, really annoying that they keep doing this thing, thinking Nigerians are stupid. Of what use? You know, the APC is a party that has no shame. You know, they have no shame, and they think they keep doing things like the olden days where people only have newspaper and NTA. But they forget to understand that we have social media, and the world is now, it's not a global village where you can get anything via Twitter, via Facebook and everything. And they keep doing the same old things, thereby bringing disgrace and bad reputation to Nigeria. You see this thing that happened in Japan, whether you like it or not, it is not just an easy thing, because forever it will continue to be a thing of disgrace to Nigeria. It happened also in Dubai when they said they've lifted the Dubai ban. The Nigerians can now, the border is open, Nigerians can now travel to Dubai. They started jumping, and Dubai came and debunked it. And it kept happening again and again and again. You know, it is a sad situation in all ramifications, in all spheres of our lives, in every part of, in every part of our lives as Nigerians. The APC have continuously and continually degraded us and continue to destroy our lives, and not just our lives, the lives of the generation unborn, because of the things they do, because of the policies they've made. Because of the policies they've made. That's for the Japan scam. Now, looking at what was happening in INEC right now with this new list that came out, I think this is the beginning of the rigging. Just the way back in the days when it's time for census, they will rig northern numbers just to consolidate what they do during election. Because I believe the 2023 election, actually showed what normally happens in the KKK state. When they say KKK state, they will see 2 million, 5 million, 4 million. You see, that has been the manipulation that has been going on in the north. And Tinubu, as fraudulent strategic as he is, as a fraudulent politician, this is where he has. How many people are in Osun State? What was the vote that came out in Osun State last election? How many people are in Osun State? How many people have registered before? And how many people? My anger is the opposition. We don't have a structured opposition right now. So there is no actual structured opposition to fight against these anomalies. It is so sad that the APC, Tinubu is running riots with the INEC and everything, every agency, mostly in the INEC in this regard, is running complete trials with that agency. He's doing it as he likes. He's giving them instructions to do what he wants in preparation for 2027. Tinubu knows he's not popular. Tinubu knows his policies are biting hard on the people while he's flexing. Tinubu knows all he's doing is not for the betterment of Nigerians. It's only for his own political career. Why are people suffering? Nigerians are hungry. Nigerians are angry. Nigerians are suffering. There's complete hunger in the land. But Tinubu is still increasing the salary of politicians. He is deaf. Complete. You see, this is purposeful deafness. Is on purpose. He is deaf to the plight and blind to the plight of Nigerians. He does not even want to hear what Nigerians are saying. He's doing what will benefit him alone for 2027. Sometimes Nigerian situation makes my heart bleed. Sometimes I'll carry my phone to tweet what's in my mind. When I tweet, I'll constantly delete them again because sometimes it's my main anger is that most Nigerians, majority of Nigerians, don't even understand where they are as a nation, and they don't even care about the way forward. They don't care. Look at what is happening on X, and sometimes you see what people are measuring in, what people are putting their effort, their attention in are things that are not what they should put their attention in. You see some people on X, you see some entity on X who always deflect the people from what the main goal is. You see them having millions of followers, and you see them posting nonsensical tweets. Look at what someone posted about the Ghana-Nigeria comparison, and you see the person having 41,000 likes, and you wonder, is it the same people that want to chase away APC? Those things just break my heart. Look at what INEC is posting. Say, I should say 300,000. Like, it's not stupid. It's not stupidity to even post those kind of statistics. But the thing is that they know that they can do anything, and the Nigerian population will not do anything. We will not do anything. There's no outcry, Saddam. There's no outcry about that. There's supposed to be a shout, like they just should be shouting about that what was posted today. But no, complete silence, like it doesn't matter.
My brother, let me help you. That's you see my major problem with submissions like yours is that we are always it's a very defeatist mindset, and that's not the kind of mindset me I operate with. Honestly speaking, we're all nobody's oblivious of the fact that I don't know our problems. That there's going to be loud outcries. What we are doing here is how it starts. Some people can choose to keep quiet. To me, I'm shouting now. You can also pick up your phone tomorrow and shout. That's, in fact, not say you can. You should pick up your phone tomorrow and shout. And other people pick up their phone and shout. That is not. That mindset is. This is a defeatist mindset of Nigerian way. My brother, what have you done?
I have tweeted about it.
Then that's what you do. We all have to, everybody go out, keep tweeting about it, shouting about whatever. The problem now is that we as Nigerians, we always know how to, everybody knows the problem. Everybody knows the problem. But when it's time for us to act, is when we now start pointing fingers. Me, I'm not that pointing finger person. I will just come out and I'll say it and I'll address it and I'll bring it out, the awareness. Let Nigerians know, because like play. Many people are saying, tell your people to go and get registered to vote. Me, I'm telling you, it's a lie, it's a scam. A Nigerian stood up, a man, what is this guy name? Alex Onya waiting. He was the one that came out and said the JAM result is fake. And APC people were attacking him. It's a lie. The man said that I trained students from the Southeast. The best of brains cannot fail this JAM. It's a lie. It's fake. And he challenged JAM that the JAM rector had to come out and was crying. It has never happened before because somebody stood up and did something. But if with this mindset everyone had was they have released the result now. The South is failed. Nigerians will not do anything. Nothing will happen. Now, then those children, their destiny, you know how many children would have committed suicide? But one man stood up and did something. Is what we should do.
Saddam, you're right you are right by what you just said now. Anyways, you're completely right. Now let me continue on the IPOB matter because
I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to wrap up on that, my brother. Welcome. Is this Gaboni?
Gaboni guy.
I know, say now you. Welcome, my brother. Go on.
So what I was saying, Saddam, this IPOB issue, I think one thing they always do about this issue is that they always, each time it happens, they find a way to put it on Peter Obi as if is the one that should be taking care of Southeasterners, taking the blame away from the main man that it is his duty just to deflect. And there are some people who it is their job to do this to do these things. People, and I don't want to mention some people's name, but you see, what's happening in the South is completely and like it bleeds my heart, and it is purposely being done with just to meet their own how would I put it now? Their own agenda. It's a complete agenda, and sadly, it seems like they're actually achieving this their devilish aim. But I know we're constantly speaking about it because it cannot continue. The Southeast is now becoming a shadow of itself. The Southeast was like this before. I don't know why the Southeast was like this. Mostly Anambra State, but that was before Peter Obi came. It was Peter Obi that claimed Anambra, which now reflected on the whole Southeast as a whole. Peter Obi's work in Anambra reflected majorly on the whole Southeast as a whole, because what he did in Anambra, it was replicated in most Southeastern, and complete peace came to Southeast. But today, what did happen there? So annoying, and it's so sad. I just hope this carnage stops immediately. Thank you. I need the mic.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. And also, it's not even though I understand that the fact or the truth of the matter is that the insecurity in Nigeria is fueled by the inability of the government to curb or to do their jobs. It's also important that yes, Southeasterners also rise to the occasion and champion and speak out against these barbaric acts going on in the states, in the region. Very, very, very important. You can't shield criminals. You cannot, or you should never shield criminals because they look like you or they sound like you. What is going on in the South is those criminals are criminals. They are not fight. There is nothing behind. There is no agitation hidden behind taking the lives of people. They are criminals, and they should be called and tamed criminals, rightfully so, and put the government on check and tell Tinubu that Tinubu has failed in securing the lives of everyday Southeasterners. It's important we are as loud as possible and reject everything. You have every right to agitate for your state or for your country, but you have no right to take the life of any other person. You are a criminal and you deserve the justice that will be meted out to any criminal. If you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So all those bunch of criminals out there killing people, taking the lives of people, those people, they deserve justice in a sense, in a sane society. And it is important. Every Eastern voice is out there saying these things out. You cannot protect criminals. When they are done eating these people, they will come for you. I'll leave it there. Velele, come in. Good evening.
Good evening, Salam. Thank you for what you are doing on this TikTok, because a lot of people, they need to be sensitized. I appreciate the fact that APC boys are coming to this frontier. It allows those of us who are not here to come here now. So guys, let me just sound a note of warning, because you people are not aware of what is going on. Anytime somebody that supports the APC stands up to speak, what you should do for yourself is to bring out pen and paper to track exactly what they are saying, or a secondary device to be browsing what they are saying. For every 3 things that will come out from their mouth, 2 are going to be lies, and 1 is going to be a half-truth that is burnished in a certain way. This is a statement of fact. Now, I'm saying this thing to say that if you listen to the other guy that was talking, and he was trying to confuse what Tinubu was saying, at some point I slightly got confused. I quickly went to my computer and said, Tinubu's speech, Brazil. And let me read for you word for word, because I had to actually type it out, because I'm like, bro, what is going on in this place? Let me read for you word for word so you can understand that these guys, their job, just like their principal, is to misconstrue what is happening. I'll start from somewhere. It was initially painful, but today the result is blossoming. Only him, Sabi. It's getting clearer to the people. We have more money to the economy. Full stop. No more corruption. Full stop. We have the governor of Central Bank here. Full stop. You don't have to take my word for it. Go to YouTube and watch the video and turn on subtitles and listen to these mouths move in accordance. I'm telling you people now that this is how these people operate. right? I think Bibi mentioned it the other time. They will tell lies and call you a liar. They will be spinning theories and call you the person that is spinning theories. This is like how they operate normally. One of my speeches I held is actually a recorded speech. An APC guy came one day and told me that what Tinubu did in Brazil was, what he did in Brazil, what he did in Japan was, he went to Japan and told the Japanese man, since you have population that is lower and we have population that is small, let us give you some of our people. That's how Tinubu improved. And like the lies are there. If not that space is recorded, if I tell you this, you won't believe it. But if I can't bring out the clip and play it, you'll be like, this thing actually happened. So this is how these people operate. You need to be very, very careful and very, very watchful. I was on that same space and somebody came up and told me that he's quoting for me statistics from, he mentioned one governmental organization. I told him straight to his face that, bro, this Tinubu's administration is a governor for liars by liars, and what they do is spreading lies. It's a statement of fact. It's not. I'm not bandying words around. Track record is how you know whether somebody tells lies or not. And I can run through each of the lies one after the other. This guy came into power and shouted subsidy is gone. Subsidy was not gone. We kept paying subsidy until October of 2024. Go and ask IMF. IMF will tell you it's not a joke. It's not go come. It's not left and right. Subsidy kept being paid. People were literally killing themselves due to suffering when this guy shouted subsidy is gone, but he was still paying subsidy. 2024. So nobody should come here and bamboozle you. This Japan one is the latest lie in the series of lies. More are still going to come. That's how these people operate. Don't go left, don't go right. The other day, he sat with Max, the shipping company, and came out and said, Max has given us $600 million. It happened live in front of all of us. It was a lie. Port Harcourt refinery is working. It is starting now. That was also a lie. CNG bosses, that was also a lie. It took, like, this guy will give you information and tell you it's going to happen on this date. If it doesn't happen on that date, it is a lie. The rollout will keep happening. I mean, you saw what happened with your NYSC money. You saw how long it took for that NYSC money to come out. It was like, we are going to pay you today, then we are going to pay you tomorrow, then we're not going to pay you next tomorrow. But when he wanted to buy a jet, the jet magically came out. When he wanted to buy cars for his wife, the cars magically came out. They will not tell you that one. Nobody's coming here to discuss it. So please, nobody should bamboozle you. Anytime this people stand up to speak, just take your pen and paper and be writing down exactly what they are saying. The next thing I want to mention is, if you're on Twitter, please go to Tinubu's handle and type Jonathan. Don't type anything else. Just search Tinubu's page and type Jonathan. Let me top tweets. On matters of security, the bulk stops at the president's table. Like in other countries, Jonathan is the chief security officer. Full stop. Stop Boko H. Next line. The Kano attack is a sad reminder that we live in an unsafe country. It is a wake-up call for Jonathan government. Full stop. We must confront terrorism. Next line. A military and police force assembled and paid by the federal government and PDP cannot serve national interest for their paymasters. Next line. The slaughtering of Christian worshippers is strongly condemnable. So, again, Jonathan, all I'm just saying is, I'm not making this stuff up. Go to his page and type Jonathan. Don't let anybody gaslight you. Yes, the people in the Southeast must call out this and call out that, but the job of the government is to fight insecurity, whether the people like this security or not. There are people in that same Southeast who are suffering, who are crying, and one of them have been crying every day. Why has Tinubu not solved it? Is he lazy? Why is he not doing the job that when in 2014 he was crying and dragging Jonathan up and down? Why did Tinubu not come and say the people in Kano are shielding the criminals? Why did Tinubu not come and say the Chibok girls, the Boko Haram, they're shielding? No, he's saying, Jonathan, go and do your job. If you're not doing your job, you are complicit. You are the same man that wanted to drag the army and go and fight war in Niger. You want to go and fight war in Niger, you cannot kill insecurity at home. Anyway, my time don't finish. My guy just leave and me, my own is simple.
No, my brother, I can give you. I give other people extra time. If you have more to say, I can give you. I can see you more time. You've been patient enough.
Okay. I mean, the matter not even. So somebody's going to. I don't know. Make I just go.
Oh yeah, no. I know you rush your thoughts. You rush your thoughts.
One of the things I heard here was that the tax reform bill is going to stop Wiki from buying mansion overseas. Like, bro, come here and idiot in another way now. Like, where to where? Somebody is telling you something. I think one of them said something about the court of law or something. I'm like, bro, do you know that the same state of emergency that Tinubu condemned, Remi Tinubu condemned, the receipts are all there on the internet. This man used that same state of emergency like this without blinking an eye.
without blinking an eye. That's what you're coming to tell me about the court of the law and the institution and the this and the that. Now, come on now, guys. Come on. If this thing was, if this was like back in the days when our parents used to read newspaper, and then they would sit down and one of his ministers will come and say, Tinubu is working. If you're not seeing it, you are blind. This thing I'm saying sounds like a joke, but it actually happened, right? A minister literally came out and said, if you are not seeing the work that Tinubu is doing, you are blind. I'm not joking with you. It's a reality. so guys, like I said, right? If these guys are talking, right? If you can bring out another phone and record it because they will twist your words. That's how he came and said that what Tinubu was saying now, he was talking about CPN. What kind of fallacy is that? Let me add more sungu to the soup as we are, right? The State House, when they reported what Tinubu said, actually told lies in Tinubu's name. They changed what he said from no more corruption to there will be no more corruption. Because exactly, they like the State House is already. No. You guys don't know. You don't know what you're here for. You don't know what you're here for. You have no idea. You have no idea. Somebody stood up and told you that, hey, I've just announced subsidy is gone. I've made your life very difficult. I'm still paying subsidy in the background. I've gone and bought jets within that same time period. Bought cars for my wife. But then he's telling you, do you want the president to be traveling uncomfortably? This guy did not just buy a normal jet. He bought a luxurious jet. A luxurious jet. Have you gone and looked at the specification of that jet? One of the senators came out and said, we do not approve that jet. We do not approve it. This is not made up stuff. No. Guys, please. Just please, man. Just please. Honestly. And you know the funny thing about this, I think I've made several tweets about it. People don't understand what Tinubu is planning to do, what his end game is. You need to go and look at Alpha Beta. I'm trying to see if I can put together a video on that thing. You need to go and look at the Alpha Beta of Lagos. And then when you know what is happening in the Alpha Beta of Lagos, you know what is going to happen for you in the future. It's not like things are going to change in a way you cannot understand. And the worst part of it is that while things are changing for the worse, you'll be told to your face that things are getting better. And if you don't believe it, you cannot see. You'll be it's one of the worst forms of gaslighting ever possible. Like somebody's telling you, like, bro, things are getting better when you can feel it in your bones that things are not getting worse. If under Buhari, your salary used to get you to the third week before you can look for where to borrow to extend it. Now, your salary will get you to like maybe the first week, or maybe in that first week, you start repay all the debts you borrowed. And somebody will look at you and tell you that things are getting better. Your pay has remained the same or maybe increased slightly. Meanwhile, your expenses have gone 3 times, 4 times, as the case may be. This band A he's here shouting about, bills went up 3 to 4 times. And we've not even seen dry season, Let us wait until we see dry season first. You know how Nigerian electricity used to be, right? Rainy season, they get their own because they are excesses. And then dry season, they get their own. It was during that dry season period, we hearing things like national grid has failed and failed and failed. It is supposed to be during this period they're supposed to repair it, but we shall see. We shall just see when it arrives. Saddam, thank you, man. I appreciate what you're doing on TikTok, man. I really hope that people like they don't just take things hook, line, and sinker, right? When I'm listening to an APC person talk, I don't multitask because these guys will just program you and you don't even know what to do, right? It's very smooth talker. It's like you gave him topics to talk about. The first thing he says was, let me talk about the one that affects the people. And then he went and started blaming the victims and exonerating the president. I'm like, bro, have you got to the president's page to go and type what he was saying about you that time? Has Tinubu ever come out and said, I'm about to solve insecurity in the Southeast, and the Southeast and I say, we don't want you? Like, what are you telling me? The Southeast is the most militarized region in that country. Have you seen how much soldiers and policemen taking bribes on the road? So they are there taking all those bribes, taking all those. Come on now. This is something I'm not from satiated. You search for it. You see how many trillions that was given the Southeast in a year or something from bribes on the road. If I'm going from Imo State to Abia State, checkpoint there, how many? Have you gone through the north? Have you seen similar things? The north that they say have more insecurity. No, don't let anybody. This one, don't let anybody gaslight you. No, that one don't pass. Don't let anybody keep insulting you because that's what this thing is. That's how he snaked from there. Then he entered. I forgot the next one where he entered. It's like if the Japan one was really what he said, Bro, we are telling you that is what he said. Are you carrying water for him? We're telling you what he said. Somebody played an audio for you. You're like, he's talking about CBN. Like, bro, now. Bro. As if the video is not out there for everybody to listen. It's like, if there were 10,000 people there now listening to you, everybody would just say, hold on, this guy just said nonsense. Pause, or rather mute this one, Sirdam is talking. Put their earphones in their ear and play the YouTube in real time, right? There's internet everywhere. It's like, no, this guy literally said, since I came in, there's no more corruption. And then in the next line, he used an example to say that one of the ways you know that there's no more corruption is because CBN, blah, 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 blah. Any normal human being can understand what it is. This is the same thing we did during the election. It's the same thing. Where this guy will come and say, blah, blah, like somebody who is not in his brain. And then they'll come and reinterpret it as, you know, we don't need his brain, we need his body, all manner of like BS. Like, they gaslighting pre-election, during election, post-election. Hey, I said something, and you can take this into the bank. This man has not governed for one day. It has been campaign. It will be campaign to the last. He has not given you 1 day of governance. Every single thing has been about showmanship and showboating. That's it. It's like, how would this thing look to people? How would this thing do? How would this thing look? And to be honest, I really don't know who gave him that idea of subsidies gone. And that's why I'm very strongly inclined to believe, combined with the fact that the US does not want to release his drug record, that somebody's pulling that guy's string. Because normally, he will not do that kind of thing, right? Normally, he will not do that kind of thing. Because it's not balanced in anything. It's like subsidy is gone. Like 2 days after, people went into, like, there are people who literally just ended themselves because, guys, there's no way for me. No way. I don't know if he just survive like this. Anyway, like I said, my own be say, if you see the talk, bring your pen and your paper. Open your Google because it's about to go down.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. This brought some brought some clarity. But thank you so much, brother. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you. Let me just run to Ray. Ray, good evening. Can you hear me? Ray, can you hear me? Or you can't unmute yourself. Archangel, you're on this live. Archangel a madman. Archangel say whether P2B money with P2B they pay me, the payment coming late. So if I sorry, Ray, so if I come out and tell people that P2B is paying me to come and hold space for him, you agree? P2B of no shishi. Give you money, make you host.
Sirdam, good evening.
Sorry, please, sorry, I'll come to you. The way some of these APC people think, it's well. Come in, my brother. Good evening, welcome.
Sirdam, good morning. You are really doing a great job here, and I commend you for that. These so-called APC people supporters, I don't really think I don't know. For me, I think maybe it's not a spiritual problem. I don't think it's normal anymore. Because these things that is going on in Nigeria, even a blind man can see it. It's not something about maybe sugar coating or something like that. The country is getting worse by the day. Things are going bad from worse to, I don't even know what to classify it as. Like, things are really, really getting bad news, insecurity on the rise every day. So I don't really know what these APC supporters, I don't know what they are hoping on, the type of hope they have that they are still trying to cajole people to believe that Nigeria is heading to a better place, or Nigeria is growing. I don't know what they are saying. Things have really gone worse. If they know the damage this government is doing to the country, they won't have been saying all these things they are saying, honestly. APC government has borrowed more than Obasanjo, Yaradua, Buhari combined together. More than. They don't know the damage this government is doing to the country. They are just saying all they have to say because of the 40K or the 50K they are paying them monthly to come on social media and spread propaganda and all of that.
The government is built on lies. Everything about them is lie. Everything about them is lie. Even the coastal way that was that billions was budgeted and started failing. The road that they have not even do it to any level anywhere. The road that started failing. You know, everything lies, propaganda, campaigning. They have not done anything since this Tinubu regime. Nothing positive, no positive change. Nothing has been done in Nigeria. Nothing. People cannot travel on the road anymore. Kidnapping every day, insecurity here and there, hunger. You know, the rate of poverty have increased. In fact, I don't understand what these people who come online to start saying that Tinubu is doing this, what is he doing? That old man is not doing anything. He's not doing anything. He's just campaigning, borrowing money all over the world. Any country he enters, he must borrow money. Any country he enters, he must borrow money. Funny enough, the impact of the money he's borrowing is not seen in anything: infrastructure, security, health, education, human development, nothing other than buying expensive SUV, buying private jet, buying yachts, increasing politician salary. All the hospitals are dilapidated. No good school, no electricity, nothing, no infrastructure, nothing to write home about. Nothing to write home about. Well, I don't even know what they are hoping on, what these APC people are hoping on anyway. But for me, from my own angle, from my own perspective, they are just sinking Nigeria and its economy. That's what I'm saying. Because from all the money this man has borrowed so far, in fact, Nigeria will be in debt for the next 20-something years, from my own understanding, honestly. But they are not saying it now because they are blinded by the 50K or 40K they are paying them. By the time they know the damage this government is doing to Nigeria, it will be too late for them that time. It will be too late. To be too late. I hit my mind.
Thank you very much, Ray. Thank you very much. You know, that is why for me it's important we keep saying these things and we keep reminding Nigerians, you know, because for many of our brothers and sisters, it is Cruz, it is APC, it is Manchester United versus Arsenal. You know, it is sports. It is sports for them. We're talking about real life experiences, and unfortunately for many of our people, if we keep quiet, if we don't educate them, if we don't say these things, they will never know. They will never know. We are speaking, and when someone is on X is telling me police extortion. No, we have not even gone to talk about police. Everything has gone from bad to worse under this government. When the police are not taking care of their welfare is bad. Where they stay is hell. Their salary is poor. The economy is in shambles. Automatically, there will be more police extortion. Automatically, many of these police people and these security forces will start doing things to get money. Many of them, I believe that many of these, even these kidnappings that is going across the country, that there are many of our security are involved in it because they have to survive. They have to find a way to survive. Unfortunately, but that's our reality in Nigeria today. So we have to understand that this thing we are talking about here, we are doing here, it goes way beyond a support of a person or of a people, right? So I just wish all Nigerians can understand this, and we can come to understand that we, as Nigerians, it is upon us to salvage this country. I've always said that no help is coming from anywhere, from the north to the south. Nobody's coming to save Nigeria, apart from probably me as a Christian, that Jesus Christ will come. Apart from that, nobody's coming to save Nigeria. We have to save Nigeria ourselves. And that is why I'm telling Nigerians the way forward going into 2027 is simple. It is we coming out and mass mobilizing, starting from now. The mobilization should start from now. We should start the mobilization from now. Mobilizing our people, educating our people to understand that the next elections should be a ballot revolution. Because if we do not salvage our country, honestly, beyond 2027, we might never have a place to call home anymore. I would like to say thank you to all of you that have joined us today. Thank you to all of you that have contributed to over 120-something thousand likes, not INEC type. Real numbers. Thank you so much. We are always out here. It's the Emir Sirdam weekly show. We come out here every weekday, 9 p.m. Nigerian time. We come out here and we talk about our country. We just deliberate on issues. We share heads. We jam brains. You know, we give Nigerians the real information, and it's open to every platform, to everybody. Nobody. I try not to discriminate here, because for me, I also want to hear how the people that support this government, how they think, what they do, why they what inspired them to do what they are doing, or why they think the way they think, you know. And also for Nigerians that are in their because I also have an echo chamber platform whereby it's strictly my like minds, and there you might be there in isolation and you understand that how other people think or how other people see things from the angle they see it from, and you might stay immune from the reality that there are actually people out there that truly still support this government and what they stand for. So it's important this particular platform is here to bring you guys to reality, to understand that CEO, them deal, people like them Akenje deal, people like my brother Dauda deal, you understand, and we allow them, we jam heads, but at the end of the day, I think the superior opinion will always have its place. So thank you to all of you that have come out today. Also, all of you that have contributed with the giftings, the likings, the sharings. Over 1,000 plus of you guys on X and on YouTube. God bless every one of you. I see all your comments, all of you commenting, all of you dragging on the timeline. Thank you so much. I will be back again tomorrow, God's willing, 9 p.m. Nigerian time. As I always say on this platform, it's for God and for country. But before I will leave, I'm going to give a big shout out to all my top viewers here on TikTok, and those have been asking me, Sirdam, when is your next episode of the Emir Sirdam Show, my podcast? I honestly speaking, I'm not yet ready for that. I'm still going to come back on that also. I will come back with something explosive, hopefully. I see my sister BBC Celebrations, Clever Money, Critical Thinker, my brother will be for president, Rosalind, Mama Kiri, Udowan, Shady 2 Queen, Ray, Momianka, Dede, Grace Johnson. Thank God bless all my subscribers. Thank you so much. Also, I see you guys. Onimale, my brother, has been a while. What's happening? BTX, Fella, Akufamas, Adebayo, Ibechima, DJ Prince, Joseph, JT, Yemi, Official Cloud, Skinny, Realistic in Nature, my brother from Japan. I see you. Frankie Charles, Oluwatosin, Pento, Eddie Fossa, Honorable Ada, my sister. What's happening? It's good to have you here. Olaiton Adewale, Timothy, Ovia, I see you. Thank you so much, Jefferson. J2 Eyes, Justice, Stella, I'm a Resurrection, Watch, Ninja, Benny Mobis, Don Dada, Sweetness, up on my. I see you, K Prince. K Prince, you have bombarded me. I see all your messages, my brother. Thank you so much. Figo, thank you, Chef D, Nature P-Tech, that G for life on YouTube. Thank you so much. Udo Ace, AAC. Thank you so much, everyone of you that came out tonight. We'll be back again tomorrow, God's willing. Sorry, I can't take any other speaker right now. I see your request, but sorry, my brother. Please, we'll be back tomorrow, please. 9 p.m. Nigerian time. God bless you guys. Good night. Stay safe. And as I always say, for God and for country, stay safe. All right. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, please. 9 p.m. Nigerian time. Hopefully, God's winning. Thank you so much. God bless you guys. Good night.